for the Blue Eagles, we've got number 6, Pietro Piantadossi, 12, Matthew Charalambus, 19, Marco Balsamo, 20, Anthony Dimas, and the reserve goalkeepers, Josef Shitai.
Okay, that's the lineup for the Blue Eagles. The captain of the Blue Eagles is Chris Anikiarko, is the captain of the Blue Eagles. For West Adelaide in goals, Lewis Moss. We did live stream, and also obviously 16:29 AM did the game last week, West Adelaide up against Comets, and he did himself a hamstring injury just after, virtually almost at the end of the game. So
have we found out when because he was worried about the 4-week layoff, have we found out yet how long until the finals after the NPL?
This morning, and
just
wasn't 100% sure.
Sorry to jump in on you, Rob, just to
mate.
welcome our viewers through ITV, through YouTube, through nplsa.com.au. Our 10th inning boys are streaming live, so welcome to our viewers through nplsa.com.au. Now, earlier on, Rob, as I mentioned, that we caught up with the coaches, or the assistant coach of the Blue Eagles and the coach of West Adelaide. We'll see how that went and what they had to say earlier on. Good afternoon, welcome to the qualifying final, first leg of the qualifying final. Blue Eagles today host West Adelaide. I've got the assistant coach of the Blue Eagles here with me, Paul. Good afternoon to you, Paul, firstly.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to have you here to this nice sunny afternoon.
Beautiful day today.
Yes.
Firstly, quickly, what happened last week?
It was a strange game in a lot of ways. We had a lot of play and just couldn't really put it in. When we did, we went on the attack and got a couple of red cards and then lost the game, basically, or drew the game, sorry, and that was it, yeah.
Can't really rely on one game, though, for your season. So that's behind you now today, West Adelaide, different proposition, over 2 legs. How do you approach a game like today?
Well, we're looking at this game here to consolidate today and actually make sure that we get a decent result today, one way or another, and then go to West Adelaide and then really hammer the win on next week. So today's consolidation, really.
Is the main focus to keep them scoreless or for you to score? Or a bit of both?
Bit of both, actually. We'd like to not concede. The last time we played here, it was a 0-0 draw, and when we played at West Adelaide, it was a 1-1 draw. So, on the cards, it looks like it'll be, a draw if you go on those results. So if we can come out with a draw and then go there and then actually come out with a win, it'll be great. But we're looking for the win today. Just get 1-0, be beautiful.
You come in with a very changed lineup. You had a few red cards, maybe a few injury concerns. What can you tell us? It's game date. The coach, this will be playing by the time the coach is out there. So tell us the truth.
Yeah, no, everyone's fit. We've had a concern on Thursday with a sickness going through the group. They've all come good today. We've got the starting 11 that we started with at the beginning of the year. So everything's looking good. The 2 red cards were for 2 younger players, so they'll just have to miss out, and that's the way it goes sometimes in finals,
Good on you, Paul. Thanks for joining us, and good luck in today's game. Paul, the assistant coach of the Blue Eagles.
Thanks.
Welcome to the first leg of the qualifying final. Winner gets the path to the grand final, but we've got 2 legs to go over firstly. Joining us now is the coach of West Adelaide. Paul, firstly, welcome.
Thank you very much.
And has the champagne subsided after last week's celebrations?
Yeah, it was only a short-lived celebration. It was only for Saturday, and then refocus for today.
So what is it all about today? It's over 2 legs. Are the tactics a little bit different away, and the away goals count as double? So how does it change for you?
Nothing. My vision and philosophy is we want to play attacking football, and it doesn't change for any game. And we want to go and take it to the opposition. And for us, it's irrelevant home and away. We just try and play good football.
And now your manager's hat comes on. You've got to manage the psyche of the boys, because some of them still might be on cloud 9. So have you addressed that individually maybe this week?
Yeah, I mean the boys are quite adaptable, and they know what's at stake. We had a set ambition for this year, and what we did on last week was achieved. And again, there's another hurdle to go over, and straight away we switch on pretty good.
And were you happy with last week's formation and what the boys did? Are you going to go in with an unchanged lineup, an unchanged system?
Yeah, I mean, unchanged lineup. It's probably the second, third week that we've had a steady lineup due to illness and some slight injuries, and which is pleasing to have the same core boys starting again. And nothing changes. We played the same formation. We just tweak a few things for the opposition, but we played the same style.
Now you're telling me everything, because tweaking a few things. I saw your name on the team sheet today, or on the team list. Or was that a misprint?
Well, no. Funny enough, one of our goalkeeper got injured.
Okay, the game has just commenced here at the Martin Sports Complex. It is the Blue Eagles kicking towards the right-hand side of the park. Is it the right-hand? No, sorry, the left-hand side of the park, which is the with the lower Port Rush Road end, and West Adelaide kicking towards the right-hand side, which is the scoreboard end in this first half. They are in the all-white shirt. That's the West Adelaide team with the blue shorts and white socks, and Blue Eagles in traditional blue shirt, white shorts and blue socks with Ivan Boyokina. He's not wearing the pink boots today. It's with the orange ones, or green.
So it's West Adelaide early stages over the ball. Far side of the ground, free kick.
I'll go through the lineups for West Adelaide in a few seconds.
Tommy Briscoe over the ball. Plenty of white shirts in the box. Briscoe for West Adelaide over the ball. Gets the ball low into the box.
Starting goals, 21 is Daniel Atkins, 4 is Tony Hatzis, 5 is Robbie Lippert, 8 is Costa Montes, 10 is Ricardo da Silva, 11 Tommy Briscoe, 14 Nathan Anianto, 6 is the captain Eli Vlatzis, 7 Joe Wright, 17 Alex Ryder, 18 Mitch Nicholson, who scored that beautiful goal last week on the bench, number 2 Milos Tosic, 12 John Karatzis. Actually John Karatzis is actually playing, and the guy that's out, Luca?
Joey Wright's
out, bench. So Karatzis is on, and Wright is on the bench. Matthew Bouzalis is number 30, 16 Lazulus Villalonga, and reserve goalkeeper is Jack Bloxham. The referee for today's clash is Daniel Elders, his assistant is Stephen Toth, and Isabella Bless.
Okay, so Hatzis now going back into their defensive half, West Adelaide now, through Lippert. Back to his goalkeeper, Atkins. Out of his area, alright. Plays it up the line. They've turned it over, so Blue Eagles regain possession of the ball now. Harris was the target. He'll get it at the second bite. Harris right in front of the commentary position. Grandstand side. He's been dispossessed. De Silva, he's turned it over. Harris gets it back. Gets a switch into the box. Little Folletti there. Lacking in a bit of height, so the ball's been turned over and West Adelaide come away with it through...
Try and pick him up. It is on the far side. West Adelaide trying to go forward.
Right out.
Alex Right out.
Should have known by the speed.
Back. They've got changed numbers because of the white shirts as well. Not wearing their normal numbers from last week, as it is on the right hand side. Some players obviously are. Goes back to, he likes to play out outside of his box, doesn't he? Atkins looks to join up with the players. Left hand side it goes. Anianto back to Atkins, living dangerously at the moment.
He is.
I reckon. Goes out towards West Adelaide there. It's Hatzis. Lippert, right hand side of the park, looks for some support, goes out towards high hold Ricardo da Silva, goes in ball. Karatzis is there, loses it though, goes to Alameo Kabidi. So Blue Eagles have got the ball, goes to Kimmy Harris, but in the way it's Hatzis. Not a good ball though. In the way is Andre Rastavats, and it goes over the sideline for a throw. Just on almost 4 minutes played in the first half here at the Martin Sports Complex. Coffee time clock. Parliamento scoreboard, it is 0-0.
Ratsavats now with a throw in down the line. Harris was the target, but he's been dispossessed. Lippert, it's skied. Nicholson comes down to feet eventually. West Adelaide should get out of it. They do now, almost to the halfway line. De Silva plays it down the line. Tried a 1-2, didn't quite come off on that occasion with Karatzis. So now Blue Eagles, nice nutmeg. Boyakino goes for a bit of a gallop. Left hand attacking side, comes in, board, centres it. Harris flicks it off to Kabidi. Kabidi to the box inside to Folletti. Needs support. Folletti will take it to the byline. Maybe gets fouled and a penalty. Straight away.
We've got our boundary rider down there. Spells.
You're on the air.
Down there. What do you think of that one? I think it was obviously a penalty.
I'll have to turn me up.
Go for it.
We've turned you on.
Thank you very much.
That's okay.
Gee, that was one of those really interesting ones. I mean, going to the
hometown decision, maybe.
Well, how could he possibly have even put a dangerous ball back in? It's just, that's the game.
Yeah,
I
but
suppose.
There was a foul in the box. That's the bottom line too, Spell. So to the letter of the law, foul in the box equals penalty.
It was clumsy, I think.
And I suppose you've got to pay for that clumsiness.
Kimmy Harris over the ball, right foot. Atkins comes in for Lewis Moss. Can he save it? First leg of the major semi-final here at the Martin Sports Complex. Kimmy Harris. An injury. Can he put this in the back of the net? Harris hits it.
What a hard
kick that one. So Kimmy Harris makes it 1-0. So Blue Eagles lead here at the Martin Sports Complex 1-0. Early in this game, just on 5.5 minutes. Luca think you wanted to say something before. Sorry about that.
No, just we had a couple of early stats just to update, and that was the first shot on target. Blue Eagles putting that penalty away. West Adelaide have had one shot, that Briscoe free kick, a couple of fouls against the Blue Eagles as well. And now it's all to do for West Adelaide after conceding that goal. Although I don't think it would change too much in the way they'll play. Getting the away goal for them is crucial, and that's still what they can. They've plenty of time to do.
It's not 90 minutes, isn't it? It's 180. It's
That's
two
right.
legs.
And both coaches today said that we could be in for a goal fest, and here come Blue Eagles again, although Lippert should do the tidying up for West Adelaide. His keeper under a little bit of pressure, but does well, gets the clearance up to the halfway line. Mantis gets his head on it. He's giving away a few metres there to Adam Harris as ball in dispute, but the referee's picked up a foul, and it's going to go the way of the West Adelaide. Blue Eagles
you picked it
conceding
also,
the foul.
Paul, didn't you, this morning? You said there's going to be a goal feast.
Well,
You thought it would be?
the team lineup suggests that, Rob, because there's plenty of firepower on this park. So hopefully, well, early signs, Rob. 1-0 after 5 minutes. It's a very good sign for a very entertaining afternoon.
We've got two sharpshooters in attack, Kimmy Harris and Tom Briscoe. So
Yeah, both up near the top of the goal scoring list. As De Silva, good touch, goes short to Costa Montes, right in front of our commentary position, 5 16:29.
Almost a dollar in the jar.
I think it's the first time we've ever done that. As don't forget, you are listening to us on 16:29 AM and live streaming on with the boys on the nplsa.com.au.
So Hatsis now, Tony Hatsis from his defensive half, and can I say, nice touch from the West Adelaide boys with a black armband. Now I'm just trying to see if Blue Eagles players have it, but now back to the game as on the far side it's Mantis for West Adelaide, pushing forward, runner right out on the far side, but he's been pushed back. So West Adelaide now, a long searching ball forward for De Silva. Gee, Rastovat's got up a bit before proceedings. De Silva down her feet, just tip of the box, tries to play it through, but Rastovats will do the tidying up. Karatza supplies the pressure. Boyakino the target. Nice little flick, but only to the advantage of Hatsis, and West Adelaide come again.
So it goes to Lippert. Lippert for West Adelaide, short to Hatsis. We had a chat with him on the Saturday Soccer Show this morning, Tony Hatsis. Certainly been in great form, hasn't he? It is on the far side. West Adelaide do get the free kick. What are you up to with the free kick count, Luca?
already had 4 fouls against the Blue Eagles and 1 against West Adelaide. So I think in terms of Blue Eagles, that tells you something about the way they've started this game. Very frantic.
And we'll try and keep you up to date with the scores in the State League as well with the Twitters.
Yep, that's it. If we can get some messages in, Rob, they can message on your number.
Yeah, 0410 300 642, 0410 300 642 to keep us up to date in the State League, because there's some important games in the State League as well.
So Nicholson over the ball for West Adelaide. They have a free kick almost on the halfway line, just forward of that halfway line, far side of the ground. It's a long searching ball, tip of the box. Blue Eagles should clear it. Astovats, left hand defensive side, looks up, goes down the line, off the side of the boot, we'll say for him, and that's gone out of play for a throw in to West Adelaide. Right in front of the 16:29 commentary position. As Rob said, you can watch the vision of this game live through nplsa.com.au, thanks to the boys from the 10th inning.
So throw in taken here by Captain Eli Vlatsis. They do clear it. So West Adelaide
Chris
have got it through Vlatsis.
Who's the captain?
Yeah, Chris Atapaktis. Okay, Chris Anakiarko, sorry. As it goes to Boyakino. Boyakino, it's been in great form of late. Got past 2 players. Cuts it back. Looks for Kimi. He can crack it. Does crack it.
Off the side of the boot.
Off the side of the boot. And referee has seen something.
Yeah, no, he played advantage to his credit. No advantage, but surely, Luca, once you take the shot, you've expired your advantage, haven't you? Oh, no, maybe he's not giving the free kick. He's might.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That'd be exactly right. That
is it offside?
Once you've had the shot, and
I think he's just had a chat to him. He didn't pull it back. Played advantage. Foul was there.
Okay.
Could have been a card.
Well, why did he blow his whistle?
Oh, just to stop the play and make the talking to official, I'd say. No, good refereeing.
Thought it was a free kick.
Daniel Elder, so did I, in all honesty. But
got me confused.
I thought once you had the chance and the advantage was gone, it was sort of bad luck. So from the goal kick, no free kick, Blue Eagles, good enough pressure there by Kochi to push it over the line, throw in Harris down the line, far side of the ground, Kimmy Harris. Good pressure by the West Adelaide defence. Anianto puts his hands up saying, "Oh, no foul," and the referee agrees with him, so it'll be just a throw into the Blue Eagles, far side of the ground. Now, we've played just over 10 minutes on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard, Blue Eagles 1, West Adelaide 0.
Supporting crowd here at
well, for a final,
Sports Complex.
But the Federation has really advertised this to the hilt, so, you know.
Not good. Sorry, as it is on the far side. Free kick quickly taken here by West Adelaide, goes out left-hand side, that was right out, goes up front looking for Briscoe. Briscoe couldn't quite get that, cleared here by Captain Anakiariko. Up went Alameo Kabidi, it is on the far side. That was Fortu Filetti. Speedy Filetti gets it to Alameo Kabidi. Does a bit of a pirouette, looks up, does get it in towards Boyokino. Adam Harris is there. Right hand side of the park, goes out to the play there for Blue Eagles in just trying to remember the play.
Karatzis now has dispossessed him anyway on the halfway line. Nice through ball. De Silva, West Adelaide. Chance now. Briscoe calls, gets. Briscoe tries to switch the play, but it's Adam Harris who does the tidying up, but only as far as Mantis, and West Adelaide will come again. Far side of the ground. So back into their defensive half. Nicholson. Short to Lippert. Lippert on the halfway line. Thought about Vlasis, ignored him. So now, still in their own half, so they've got the possession, they've got the ball, but now they push forward. Briscoe goes wide, good chance now. Vlasis chips it in, headed away by Zibatsis. Free kick, head collision. And Blue Eagles will take the relieving free kick in their defensive half. Quickly taken, but I don't think referee shouldn't have let that happen. It was a head collision. But I suppose he's going to say it's your own players that restarted the game as West Adelaide take advantage of it.
So it goes to Lippert. Lippert, right hand side of the park, grandstand side, tries to get past Rasovat. Boyokino, is he okay? Just feeling the back of his head.
He'd be a bit disappointed his players didn't allow for any treatment, which I think now he's going to get.
Yep.
But it was his teammates that played on from the free kick looker.
Quick update of the stats. We've had that one shot on target which ended up in the back of the net. That penalty from Kimmy Harris after 6 minutes. Tom Briscoe, West Adelaide had just that one shot to the early free kick which went off target. 5 fouls against the Blue Eagles, 2 against West Adelaide. Those stats are thanks to Porto Tranmere. Of course, if you've got any scores around the grounds, 0410 300 642, 0410 300 642. Those State League, the only games that are happening at the moment.
Probably getting from the UK, Luca.
What's the ground like, Spells? Nice and flat and
firm.
A little bit of rain maybe on it this morning or yesterday as well.
Absolutely beautiful again, boys. Just perfect conditions, just a slight breeze, probably not really favouring either end. And been a cracking start. The Blue Eagles have settled very well and look dangerous.
Doesn't look too well.
Well, it was a head collision, Rob, and you can never tell with head collisions.
And the referee shouldn't have allowed a quick free kick in that regard.
Even if your own teammates play on?
No, the referee should have brought it back.
Yep.
I agree with you.
Sense.
I agree with you.
Especially when we're talking head injuries. We know there's a lot of new research always comes into concussions and whatnot, and you don't want to take any risk when we're talking head injuries.
You're right about the crowd, Robert, for a final. But, you know, Channel 7, 9, 10 got on the back of this.
Well, it doesn't matter with it. To me, with the channels, I mean, it's more important to have it in the paper. I mean, I think last year, if I remember rightly, I used to have a little, I think, paid ad.
Yeah. But I don't think we should have to pay for it, Rob.
It doesn't matter.
Soccer shouldn't have to
if the paper don't want to put it in, put it in.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
Fair call.
Take it off the FFA's account.
Take it out of their wages, you reckon?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just
how to win friends and influence people.
Exactly.
So, throw in now, Blue Eagles deep in their defensive half. Sabidi was the target, didn't get there. De Silva for West Adelaide centres the ball dangerously. This could be a back pass! Claims of it, but it didn't eventuate from the referee. Kochi now on the far side. Clears up the line for the Blue Eagles. Harris, the lone ranger. Accidental, I thought, but nevertheless. Referee's the man that counts. So free kick quickly taken by West Adelaide. Vlasis has it, looks up. Hatsis in career best form, arguably. clearance by Kabidi, but no one there to meet it for the Blue Eagles.
I tell you, Dane Atkins is going to get caught out.
He's playing well out of his 18-yard box, isn't he?
I was going to say he spent more time outside the penalty area than inside.
That's right.
So Nicholson on the far side.
Been studying the Galekovic book of how to goal kick.
I don't think Eugene comes out that
Has he got a book out, is he?
You want to hope that no one can pull off a Nicholson from last week.
Exactly. As now West Adelaide Blastus tries to send a good clearing header. Well, the Blue Eagles defence. Adam Harris now plays it to his brother Kimmy. Kimmy turns, needs support, dispossessed by Anianto. Gee, Folletti, interesting with the challenge. It's legal, says the referee. So it's Blue Eagles on the break now. Adam Harris on the far side gets a cutback cross. Who's there to meet it? Well, it was Boyakino lurking, but a timely intercept by Vlasis.
Once again, Boyakino makes a remarkable recovery to be sprinting.
I think it was the holy water spells. Once you get the holy water on the head, bang.
Spray magic.
Fixes everything, that water.
Yeah,
magic
I just find it makes it so difficult for referees, and even in the AFL watching that, you know, when guys go down and you question, I'm not making assertions here, but you know, it just makes it difficult if everyone...
If you cry wolf too many times, you don't know when it's true and when it's not. Now, is that Anianto back on his feet? The player that was...
I think so.
Yeah, looks like Anianto on that far side.
Well, he's back on his feet. A bit proppy, still getting some attention to the leg, calf, knee.
So you just wonder if they've got Joe Wright could play there, but I wonder if his late benching was tactical or an injury related.
Oh, it must have been an injury. Why would they put him in the first 11?
So
then take him out.
You'd imagine it's injury related, but he could, maybe he's got something in the legs.
So it'll be Alameo Kabita first corner?
Yes, it is the first corner of the game. That's thanks to Oporto Tranmere.
So Kabiti will be a right-footed in-swinger up there. Kimmy Harris, and also I think his brother's there.
Near post.
Kuchimama there also.
Kuchimama.
As it goes to Alameo Kabiti, that's swinging around.
It's beautiful cross. Offside flag up. Yeah.
Offside flag up. And quickly taken here by West Adelaide.
So West Adelaide on the far side of the ground, right out sporting the pink boots again this week. Holding up the ball on the halfway line. 2 to beat couldn't. Folletti.
I think it's more orange than pink.
I think it's more pink than orange.
I was going to say red,
maybe
but
the sun.
Not sure.
Well, the three of us can't get it right. Spells?
I've got glasses on.
I need glasses. The blind leading the blind here, so throw into West Adelaide.
Spells didn't want nothing to do with it.
That's right.
I was thinking about something else and you caught me off guard. I'm sorry about that.
He's shaking his head.
So Vlasis now, halfway line for West Adelaide. They trail 1-0 on the Parlamento scoreboard. De Silva, he can weave some magic. He's trying to find Briscoe, who's been fouled illegally, says the referee. In fact, it was Montes, sorry.
Sorry, 7th foul against the Blue
West
Eagles. Against Blue Eagles.
Getting a bit untidy, the Blue Eagles.
That's thanks to Oporto Tranmere. We were talking 18.5 minutes on the Cofex Coffee time clock.
That looks pink to me.
Yeah, you said orange.
Yeah, well, the far side looked orange.
So, go Rob.
So, Alex Wright out.
With what colour boots?
Now that we solved the boots.
Too.
The boot mystery.
Blue shorts, white socks, left-footed, goes in forward, had it out there by Alameo Kabiti, only as far as Muntis. Good clearance there by Atzabatzes. Been in good form too for the Blue Eagles defence.
To his opposing captain.
Goes to Vlatzes. Again. Atzabatzes is not captain. And
Oh, sorry.
Goes out towards Anianto. Gets fouled, and that'll be a free kick. And he's not happy.
What's that armband? Oh, is that a sponsors thing maybe? I thought it was the captain's armband on the...
That's a black armband, is that what you're talking about?
No, Eli Vlasis is a captain. That's the captain's armband, isn't it?
Yeah, Eli's captain. I did say that. That's an Akiariko.
Yeah, to his opposing captain.
No, it was Atzabatzes that got it.
Yeah, he cleared it to his opposing captain. Watch it on the replay, Rob.
He's not a captain though, Atzabatzes. And Akiariko is.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll watch it on the replay, don't worry. Thank God Jim's here. So Annie Kiariko's the captain, right?
Thank you. That's what I was...
What's in this coffee?
We've been in loggerheads today, how come?
No, I agree with you a lot at the start. At the start of the Saturday Soccer
We argue too much.
Tell you, if you could cook... Actually, no, you can cook. I was going to say if you could cook, I'd marry you, but you can cook. So, Boyakino now. Let's get back to the action. It's the first leg of the qualifying final here. Blue Eagles 1-0 up over West Adelaide. They've turned the ball over, and West Adelaide through Lippert should come away with it to the halfway line, only as far as Kabiti, who's put it out of play for a throw into West Adelaide in front of our 10th inning cameras. And of course our boundary rider there, Spells, probably getting a bit of a tan out there in the sun.
Oh, it's absolutely superb down here.
I can't even see him. Where is he?
Just in front of us, I think, with the sand chute.
So the ball's all the way back to keeper Daniel Atkins. We played just almost approaching 21 minutes. Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. It is the Blue Eagles leading 1-0 against West Adelaide. It is the first leg of the major semi-final here at the Martin Sports Complex. And we know that the return game will be at the Shores on Sunday at 2:30, I think.
Next week?
Yep.
Oh, Sunday.
2:30, I think, because in case it's extra time. Because it's starting to get...
dark.
Yeah,
Well, they got lights there, haven't they?
Yeah.
No, they tend to play games that require extra time a little bit
early, don't they?
All cup games at 2:30 as well. So.
Oh, right. So what time? Oh, 7 o'clock last night's game started.
Yes.
Gee, that would have gone through to what, 10?
Perhaps a couple of ground stewards could
For a
pop
bit
over
before.
this side and get in the sun and stop the players from having to chase the ball over this side.
Now we've got some state league scores, and this is all the way from England again. You think our federation can give us these scores? But
Okay, Boyakino with the ball. Rastovats couldn't control it out of play. Now we can go around the grounds. Thanks
It is
to
all
West
0-0.
Beach Pizza Bar.
Yeah, we've got just the one goal. Northern Demons leading Salisbury United 1-0. The rest of the games are 0-0. That is thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar, as Paul said.
West Adelaide now hacked the ball forward, right out, and Kochi under it. Kochi got his head on it. Oh, they've been dispossessed. Silver, dangerous position in the box, and couldn't control it in West Adelaide. Great chance, but Adam Harris clears for the Blue Eagles to his brother Kim. They have mental telepathy. They seem to find each other on each occasion, and good defending by Mitch Nicholson. And quickly from the throw-in tries to find De Silva with Rastovats, and Rastovats holds his own as well and should clear for the Blue Eagles. Short to Adam Harris, up the line to Hatsis, wrong coloured shirt, and turns it over. West Adelaide in possession.
so Eli Vlats is captain of
Only
West Adelaide.
momentarily, of course, just went out of play.
Right in front of our commentary position, 16:29 AM, 16:29 Adelaide app. Don't forget you can watch the live streaming on the nplsa.com.au. It's just simple, get on your smartphone and nplsa.com.au. If you can't get it there, just go all the way, scroll all the way down, view full site, and you'll be able to get this game. As the ball goes forward, chance here for Speedy Falletti. Does he get to it? He got pulled a little bit, I thought, there by the player there, Anianto, and they've won themselves a corner kick.
You just wonder if he had gone down there. Could have happened. A goal in the State League as well, a big one. Cumberland lead thanks to Harley Jep, 1-0. Cumberland over Adelaide victory. Thank you again to Alan, and thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar. So Cumberland take another step towards the Premier League.
So it is on the far side, corner kick on that far side, second one I think of the game.
It is the Blue Eagles' second corner. That's thanks to Oporto Tranmere.
So corner kick taken there, up went
Another head injury.
The player there for the Blue Eagles.
Mitch Nicholson down, Rob.
That was Hirofumi Kuchi.
A ninth foul against the Blue Eagles, and we've played 23 minutes on the Coffee time clock, and those stats thanks to Oporto Tranmere.
Cumberland lost a few players sort of mid-year as well to a couple of these clubs as well, so
I think
they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
John O'Negus.
John O'Negus went to Metros.
Now, see the switch here, the Silver switch sides with the right out, and Mitch Nicholson back on his feet, so that's good.
Just so you can tell the colour of his boots, Robbie.
Yeah, it is pink.
Did it for Rob. So Lippert now for West Adelaide, coming out of defence up to the halfway line. Blastus has it right in front of our 16:29 commentary position, but he's turned it over. Blue Eagles now, they turn it over as well. Mantis finds Hatsis in board. Briscoe the target dispossessed. So Anikiariko as now Kimmy Harris is dispossessed. De Silva, very central. Hatsis re-steadies the ship. Lippert goes wide. Nicholson still in their defensive half. Nicholson to the far side. Anianto goes down the line. Briscoe now, he's got right out as the runner. That's ignored. Goes short to Mantis. Mantis can think about the shot. Chips it back to Briscoe and a 1-2. Didn't really work off, but it's still in play. Karatzis cuts it back, and Kochi should do the tidying up for the Blue Eagles.
I think you should have had a crack there, Costamantis.
I agree with you.
But there's too many agreeing with me, mate.
Even
We've got problems.
Even De Silva a couple of minutes ago went for a run towards the box, ran into a blue wall. Maybe just have a shot. Give Sujani something to think about.
Alameo Kabidi with the ball outside of the foot. Not a good pass. Costamantis, he's been prominent, hasn't he? Hit the ball a few times. Left-hand side of the park. Anianto goes short to Hatsis. That wasn't Anianto, I think. It is on the far side. That was
Anianto's over
Karatzis, that was, on that far side. It goes out. Alex right out. Good tackle. Ivan Boyokino goes past a couple. Not a good pass there. Robbie Lippert, captain. Vlatsis looks up, does get the cross.
Dangerous.
Too close to the keeper though. Easily taken here.
Sergiani.
By Pedrom Sergiani, the keeper.
I liked him last time he played.
Yeah, it was very good.
Good clearance over the halfway line. Kemi Harris. No one in support though. Anianto. So West Adelaide, although good work by Kabidi, stills it back for the Blue Eagles on the halfway line now. Pushing forward, tried a through ball. Lippert read it best. Boyakino does better. He centres it. All diving challenge by Hatsis. Boyakino couldn't beat Nicholson, and West Adelaide come away with it through Hatsis. We've played now 26 and a bit minutes on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard: Blue Eagles 1, West Adelaide 0.
Obviously couldn't read your own clock there. It is on the far side. Anianto has got the ball.
I couldn't almost read yours because of the sun.
Goes inboard.
Push up the middle.
Goes to Hatsis. Hatsis
Turns it over.
turns it over. Rastovat. Good tackle though by Anianto. Hatsis. Ricardo da Silva outside the foot to Briscoe. Briscoe back to da Silva. West Adelaide trying to get something going. They are down 1-0 here at Martin Sports Complex as Muntis goes to right out with the cross. Too low though. It's cut out there by Actabatsis. Up in the area it goes though. Alamaro Kabidi gets an important touch to it. Trying to find Kimi Harris. Gee, Tony Hatches has been everywhere as he goes back to Anianto. On the far side, Karatzis one way, then the other. Looks for something. Goes short to Da Silva. Trying to find an opening. West Adelaide as Costa Muntis might have to go all the way back. Does so. And Eli Vlatsis goes all the way back to Robbie Lippert.
Gee, there's a name, Crittenden, I don't think I've called this afternoon. Saw him for the first time. Where's he been hiding?
Well, a player like him, Paul, sometimes if you don't see him, that's good. Just does his job. Doesn't get, he's not someone who always gets the credit, but he's always in there and does the dirty work.
Plays the simple ball.
Ball's gone out of play, so throw into West Adelaide. Far side of the ground. They go backwards to the halfway line. Nicholson goes short to Hatsis. They trail 1-0 West Adelaide on the Parlamento scoreboard. So Vlasis now for West Adelaide. Plays it central to Tony Hatsis. Goes back to Nicholson. So they're keeping possession, but on the halfway line virtually as Lippert looks up maybe for the long ball. Not much movement, so goes back to Vlasis. He's looking up for some movement. Da Silva comes. Couldn't beat one. Kabidi for Blue Eagles. Turned over. Boyakino, body check. Legal, says the referee. In fact, Boyakino gives away the free kick in the end.
So you got to scrap that there, Luca?
Certainly do. Playford 1, Norlunga 0. That's in the State League thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
Thanks, Luca. As the boys on the far side, I was about to call you Bomber. Bomber's not with us, but
hope he gets better too,
better. Bomber, if you're listening to us. As the ball is on the right-hand side. Goes out to Boyakino in defence. Short to Alameo Kabidi. Crediton with the ball. Damien Crediton looks for that's a good ball actually.
Gee, great ball.
Finding Kabidi. Referee almost got in the way.
Hospital
Puts
ball.
Adam Harris in the way, under pressure, as Kuchi's got it. Goes forward into attack in the way. Anianto. No, Anianto's got it.
No, Nicholson's got it.
Oh, Nicholson, sorry.
Lippert.
As Lippert goes short to Costa Muntis. So Muntis goes back with Tony Hatsis. This is Anianto. Goes inboard to Silva.
Hospital ball.
Hatsis has to control it. Does well.
Gee.
Goes back to Nicholson. Mitch Nicholson. Right hand side of the centre circle. As it's Costa Muntis. Trying to find some sort of opening. As it is Hatsis. Goes on the far side.
Like a central
Ricardo,
forward,
the Silva chance there. Sorry there, Spills, but the chance there for right out and just wide of the mark there. Luca.
This one's for you, Rob. Adelaide United 2, Gawler 0 in the State League.
Gee, they've held off pretty well for half an hour, Rob.
2-0, that's thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
So 1-0 here at the Martin Sports Complex. First leg of the 2015 qualifying final. Blue Eagles lead at 1-0. Return leg next week.
I just noticed, boys, the Blue Eagles goalkeeper hurt himself when he kicked before, so he's propping in the hips
Yeah,
or something.
He
so
got injured last week, apparently.
Did he? Well,
yeah,
he's looking awfully dodgy, and they should be trying to get him moving, but they're...
He's not taking the goal kick, so it's now Costamantis for West Adelaide from that goal kick, and right out now, West Adelaide asking the questions. A very central ball, a tip-off, here's a chance for West Adelaide, goal! Surely it is! Tommy Briscoe. Yeah, pretty...
yeah, well done.
Sixes and sevens in the back there, Rob, and West Adelaide took full advantage of that. They came in the 31st minute.
Yeah, they've been playing not too bad, haven't they, West Adelaide? Pushing the ball quite neatly around, just trying to find the opening, and that was the opening there. Alex Rideout, good cut back there, and finding Briscoe, and that's, I think, his 21st goal of the season.
That doesn't count the finals, though, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Stop it at
top goal scorer,
Golden Boot.
Petrucciani winning that one.
So, the away
West Adelaide
goal.
back into this game, 1-1.
And more importantly, an away goal in this two-legged fixture. Very crucial. Sorry? 31st.
Yeah.
So Blue Eagles from the kick-off. Kochi skies it off the side of the boot. That'll go out of play on the far side of the ground. If you've just joined us, Blue Eagles kicking to the left of your screen in the blue tops, white shorts, blue socks, and West Adelaide going to right of screen with their white tops, blue shorts and white socks.
So West Adelaide on the far side. That was Anianto, goes inboard to Robbie Lippett. Lippett goes to his captain, Eli Vlatzer. So West Adelaide just pushing it quite neatly, looking pretty good at the moment, as Kimmy Harris does control it.
He needs people closer to him. He's
I was just trying to say that a few Blue Eagles have not been well during the week, so it might affect them late in the game.
Fitness-wise.
Yes. As it is on the far side. Anianto goes to Mitch Nicholson, scored a ripper last week. One of the best goals that I've seen for a long time. I think back to when Michael Peroni scored a goal, if you remember. For Campbelltown?
Yeah.
No, for Metro Stars, wasn't it? In the old days? 1961?
Take it easy.
Great little capture by the FFSA crew that on the tweets that show a little capture of the goal last week. I think it was about celebration.
6,000 views on that.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
So now from the throw-in, Blue Eagles in possession of the ball. The Harris brothers combined, far side of the ground. Once again, he needs support. Anianto applying the pressure. He does get support from Folletti. Now in frustration, Kimmy Harris gives away the free kick. Anianto asking how many times before a card. How many fouls is that? Bomber, I was almost going to call him Bomber too.
That takes us up to 11 for the Blue Eagles, 2 against West Adelaide.
So they've conceded 11 fouls,
yes.
Blue Eagles.
11 to West Adelaide's 2. That's thanks to a Porto Tranmere.
So Mitch Nicholson with the ball, sends it left-hand side, chesting it down quite neatly is Briscoe. Briscoe with the ball, the goal scorer for West Adelaide. It is 1-1 though.
Good steal.
Blue Eagles hanging on as they go into attack. Reading it well is Lippett. Goes out to Ricardo da Silva. Nice looking ball. Looking for Briscoe. Briscoe controls. Good tackle though. Cucci gets it out to Harris. Back to Cucci it is on that far side. Inboard goes to Alameo Kabidi.
Kabidi now plays it to Kim Harris on the right hand side wing. Kimmy Harris holds it up. Goes back to Kabidi. Kabidi back to Harris. Wasn't ready for that one. That's gone out of play. Not same frequency. Throw into West Adelaide. Far side of the ground, albeit in their defensive half. We've played just over 34 minutes on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. It's all tied up at 1 apiece.
Seaford have taken the lead. They scored against Adelaide Olympic in the State League. That one's thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
Could put them out of contention.
Yes.
It's early days, boys.
Robbie Lippett goes back to his keeper there, Atkins. He goes short to Mitch Nicholson. So Nicholson, back to Lippett it goes. He's on the right hand side, grandstand side, finding his captain, Eli Vlatzis. He goes inboard. Costamantis finding Rideout, Alex Rideout. Goes back towards Robbie Lippett. They push it quite neatly, West Adelaide. Waiting for some sort of opening as just a nice. Oh, that was a great ball, wasn't it?
Great save.
Captain Vlatzis finding the head of
Sir Johnny.
The keeper could
Tommy Briscoe, and the keeper got up and saved the beauty.
What a save, Sir Johnny. What a piece of play.
That was the beautiful cross, wasn't it?
I'm sure the 10th inning boys have got that captured. They did a brilliant piece last week. Spectacular. Who said that?
Me.
Hello,
Isn't that what the lawyer said of on Seinfeld about Terry Hatcher? Anyway, quickly from the corner.
So the corner kick taken. Da Silva's going to crack it. Keeper had to go
save.
down. Well done, Sir Johnny. He is on one leg. You're right there, Spells. Just limping
He has to
out.
go with the kick. Oh,
Oh, he shouldn't be.
we might have to get Spells out there in goals to take the kick.
If he was limping
They're
like
going to have
that,
to get a short option, Blue Eagles.
But he's a good shot stopper.
Play it out.
he's not going to last. I'm sorry.
Gee, they've been cursing that position this season.
They have. Manthis now with the ball for West Adelaide. In
We've got your
possession.
favourite and Shitey to come on.
Shitey's a good keeper too, don't worry.
Nicholson on the halfway line. Goes, finds Karatzis. Did well, but they've turned it over. Oh, that was an interesting one by Hatzis. So Adam Harris now. Kabidi, he turns it over to De Silva, and might have been a delayed reaction of the free kick.
Advantage.
Yeah,
not paid, so
but delayed.
yeah,
Didn't see the advantage. And good referee is this referee, Daniel Elder.
I just think for Blue Eagles, they won't want to be changing their goalkeeper if there is a bug in the squad. You'd imagine they'd probably want to utilise the bench of all outfield players if
for fitness.
If the keeper's not well.
If fatigue starts coming in, it just wouldn't.
Keeper's not well, man.
Wouldn't really help.
It's not going to help them. Blue Eagles have got the ball. Harris cut out there by Briscoe, finding Hatzis. Good tackle though. There by Alameo Kabidi, trying to find Boyokino. And that goes over the sideline. We play just almost reaching the 37-minute mark. Copex copy time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. Great game here at Martin. It is 1-1. Looker.
And it's 2-0. Cumberland lead 2-0 against Adelaide victory. That's thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
Kabidi from the throw now for Blue Eagles. Goes back to Rastovats. Looks for Boyokino down the line. Boyokino with 2 to beat now. Gets help from Harris. He hacked it forward and only found Hatzis in the end, but they will come away with it with a throw in. But gee boys, fast paced, a lot of sun. This will test them. Looker.
Yeah, they certainly will, but just a quick score update. Playford have equalised 1-1 against Noarlunga, thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
Thanks, Luca. As the ball goes out to Crediton. Crediton gets it out, finding Kimmy Harris, and he doesn't look 100% too, doesn't he? Looks a bit wobbly. I think he was one of them that wasn't feeling too well as it goes out. Alameo Kabidi! This is a send-off. This is a send-off.
No, yellow card.
Oh, tell you what.
I'd like to see the replay of that.
He pulled that out of his back pocket.
That's our
man
man
red card in
Nicholson.
your top pocket? Where's the red card?
Oh, probably in the same pocket.
Okay.
I mean, again, boys, you'd be pretty disappointed if Nicholson didn't attack the ball. It was just
You can't go with
instantaneous.
Studs, can't go with studs showing spells.
Okay, I didn't quite see it properly, so is that what happened? It just looked a little...
Your boys on the camera will show us.
Yeah, he's certainly gone in 1 foot up.
The camera can show some interesting things.
Because in the finals... Look, I don't know. Is that 2 yellow cards gives you a suspension?
We'll have to get a clarification on that. So I wonder if...
I think it's normally like that.
I mean...
Well, obviously this is the first final.
I mean, it's always a tough one. Just 2 yellows, you could get that in... It seems like Bacala might be playing 4 games to go to the grand final.
The elimination
2 games in...
well, that's
2 yellows in 4 games. It's not... You don't give the players much leeway there.
Well, that's the advantage you get when you're finishing the top 2, though.
Well, if it were 2 yellows and it's equal to suspension, that would be unfair on the players, I think.
So Kabidi's going off to get some more treatment. He's hobbling spells. He looks a bit ginger.
He's fine, mate. He should be taking this free kick.
So Kimmy Harris will be taking the free kick by the looks of it. His brother's around the mark as well. 2 in the wall for West Adelaide. Referee Elders just says, wait for my whistle.
Keep the cameras on, Moes, because this is going to be a cracker.
Might smash this one as hard as the penalty. A little bit further out.
So if you've just joined us, as Lucas said, penalty to Blue Eagles in the 5th minute, which...
top right, Robbie.
Free kick. Harris now, right forward. It's a powerful shot just over the bar. Jeez, he's a danger man, isn't he? But a penalty in the 5th minute. Kimmy Harris converted in the 31st. Tommy Briscoe for West Adelaide equalised. And we've gone almost 40 minutes of the first half on the Covex Coffee Time clock. Parlamento scoreboard, it's 1 apiece. Perfecelli's not with us, so back to the game as Hatzis now plays it back to Lippert. Lippert goes wide. Nicholson finds Hatzis, goes back to Nicholson. Left-hand defensive side for West Adelaide. Plays it up the line. And that'll be cleared by Atsibatsis, who skied it into the air. Kabidi under it, you're right, Spells. He's recovered miraculously. Gets one to the chest from De Silva. Folletti's in amongst it. There goes De Silva again with a bit of an elbow. Pirouette, as Rob would say. Right out now for West Adelaide. He thinks about it. He goes a shot, but gets the back of Anikiariko. He'll try a second, but gee, Crittenden coming away with it for the Blue Eagles.
So Crittenden with the ball for the Blue Eagles. A great game here at Martin Sports Complex. Just on 40.5 minutes played at Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard 1-1.
So ball gone out of
Blue Eagles.
Ball out of play. Blue Eagles throw in far side of the ground, just forward of centre. Kochi, 16:29 Adelaide. You're listening to us on, or you could be watching it via nplsa.com.au. And we've got the full contingent of the 10th inning here today. Do you like that word, Rob? It's a new one. As the Blue Eagles now were going forward, but Guido Hatzis, what a start in career best form. Plays it off to De Silva now. Goes over the halfway line. Briscoe.
They are looking good, aren't they?
Centres the ball. Muntis. Right out the option. Right out. Plays it back. Vlasis goes further back to Tony Hatzis. And they rebuild again, West Adelaide.
So it goes out to Mitch Nicholson. Nicholson finds Anianto on that far side, left-hand side of the park. Goes inboard, goes and finds... Who's that? Karatzis. Karatzis turns. He can crack it!
Gee, what a shot!
Gee, the keeper had to scramble for it.
He's still flying well, though, the keeper, isn't he?
He is. Not well.
Well, he's not well with the kick, but he's
got
still
glass hips, but he's doing a good job.
Glass hips. I hope he hasn't got glass hips.
He's only going to damage himself more for next week's game.
Finals, Rob. What can you do? Give it your all.
Well, it's not, I don't agree.
Can't go half-hearted in these things, or don't play.
So you'd rather play an injured goalkeeper than I'm dumbfounded, sorry.
Well, he got injured during this game, I think.
No, he
might have
reoccurred
or aggravated the injury. So from the goal kick, Harris gets his head on it. Boyakino flies. Kimmy Harris, body checked. Lippert with him. Lippert and Harris. Oh, nice nutmeg. Goes to Boyakino. Boyakino goes for a run down the line, attacks the white shirts, but three of them will win out in numbers, and West Adelaide will come away with it. Mantis has the ball. He centres it. De Silva. De Silva's very good over the ball. Puts Lippert under pressure, though. He turned it over, but did well to win it on the second occasion, and now should be Atsibatsis. Clears to the far side, Kochi. Kochi on the halfway line, comes in board to Adam Harris. Chips it to Kabidi. Good ball just forward of centre. Blue Eagles in possession. Rastovats looking for a runner. Boyakino gives him the option. Boyakino comes central.
Ooh.
Goes back to Kabidi, who thought about it, but instead chips it to Kimmy Harris. Tip of the box. Try to beat one. Lippert well aware to it and comes away with it for West Adelaide.
So Lippert with the ball on that far side. Goes inboard. Finds Hatzis. Hatzis centre of the ground. Goes short. Finds Costa Mantis. Mantis looks for an opening. Does find the eye of the needle. Right out! Good save again by the keeper.
Keeper man of the match. If we stop the game now, the keeper is the man of the match.
Jeez, gingerly gets up.
Sir Johnny on one leg, as Spells said.
Looker.
We've got a score update. Olympic have equalised 1-1 against Seaford, and just quickly through the stats, that was West Adelaide's fourth shot on target. They've had two as well that have gone wide, so 6 overall. Blue Eagles have had just 2 shots overall. That's thanks to West Beach Pizza Bar.
Left foot in swinger, right out.
So right out gets a cross there, punched by the keeper, I reckon.
No, he limps in no man's land.
He limps back. He's not well. He's going to injure himself more.
Well, they'll have 10-15 minutes to think about it.
Yeah, true.
Time.
Yeah, good point.
Get through to that, and then we'll see.
So Hatzis switches play.
Out of play.
It's not good, especially as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, but
you're hurting.
Too close to half time now
to
make
I
any
agree
rash
with that
decision.
now.
But he's pulled off some killer saves, Rob.
Oh well.
While he's doing
not
that,
good if he's not going to be there for the rest of the year.
He just can't take the goal kicks at the moment. That's all.
The only people that are going to move him is the West Adelaide team to keep putting pressure on him and keep firing those shots at him.
He's got a knee problem.
So Blue Eagles now in their defensive half. Grandstand side. Rastovats goes down the line. Vlasis left it. So he'll take the free kick for West Adelaide as we approach half time. 15 seconds away from that on the Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. It is 1 apiece. Blue Eagles opening the scoring in the 5th minute to a Harris penalty. Tommy Briscoe equalising in the 31st.
So throw in taken goes to Harold De Silva. Goes in towards Karatzis, couldn't quite get to it at the batter. Almost lost the ball to right out, putting some pressure right out. Well done. As Rastovats clears it right in front of our commentary position, 16:29 a.m.
And of course,
29 Adelaide.
Sort of doesn't allow his defence to put some balls back to him because he obviously isn't moving too great. So putting some pressure on the defence.
Anianto now with the ball for West Adelaide, plays it to Karatzis, challenge from behind, legal, says the referee. Kabidi tries to release Harris on the far side. Kimmy Harris now goes for a gallop, he's at the tip of the box, tried a through ball, but he and Boyakino not on the same wavelength, and easy pickings for the West Adelaide defence, and they'll come away with it through Vlasis, who looks for right out on the halfway line. Right out gets held by Rastavats.
Harris is spent, look at him,
well done.
Hands on his heads as well.
De Silva now goes for a run, Rastavats showing good speed, but an illegal impediment there, and it'll be another free kick to West Adelaide. And look at how many is that?
We're up to 12 on the foul count for
Dirty
Blue Eagles.
dozen.
That's thanks to a Porto Tranmere score update. Playford lead Noarlunga 2-1. That is thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
Good cross.
De Silva with the ball. Referee says, "Get away from my whistle, please." He's showing his whistle to everybody, so everyone knows.
I think we've been fortunate, Rob. I mean, there's been some criticism of the referees.
I
think we've been good referees. I mean, it is only one game in
There's a
7.
couple of referees out there think they're,
Better than the game, bigger than the game.
So De Silva, he's got the free kick. He can chip it up. Robbie Lippert is up there, is he? I think he's in the back there. Not a good cross there. Cut out there by Alameo Kabita. Goes back to De Silva. Finds right hand side. His captain, Vlad. Just good tackle there by Crediton. Over the sideline it goes. Throw into West Adelaide.
See how enthusiastic Spells will be if he can get a half-time interview as they come in and see how testing these conditions are for the players. But anyway, it's De Silva now. West Adelaide into attack, grandstand side. Costa Mantis played 2 minutes of extra time. There have been a few injuries right out.
True.
Goes back to De Silva. De Silva down the line to Vlasis. Vlasis gets the cross in. Who's there to meet at Briscoe? Even deep Anianto. He cuts it back. Karatzis lurking. Harris clears. No, finally now it's been cleared by Atsibatsis, and that is the half-time whistle here at the Martin Sports Complex in what's been a very entertaining first half here of the first leg of the qualifying final here at Martin Sports Complex. It's 1-1 and
great entertaining first half, wasn't it? Both teams putting it in. Blue Eagles took the early lead in the 6-minute mark. Kimmy Harris putting it in to the back of the net in a penalty there. And in the 31st minute mark.
How's the temperature out there? Pretty warm.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
Both teams are going pretty hard at it. How do you think we're going to last this 90 minutes?
Yeah, I think it eventually will drop a little bit, but everybody's going to just tight it up.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Paul, the assistant coach next to Gianluca, Spells, if you want to see if they are thinking of any changes and how the players are holding up.
How'd you see that first half?
Very, very interesting, very tight. We seem to lose it a little bit towards the end of the end of the first half there, and I think we just need to regroup, settle down, and actually start playing again.
Yeah, I thought it's been a high-quality game. Both sides really moving the ball pretty well, and pretty hot out there. It's going to be a real test for your squad.
Yes, and I think the two best sides at the moment, and West Adelaide seems to push the ball around a bit.
Goalkeeper.
And we sort of just lost that little momentum in there, but we'll pick it up in the second half.
About the goalie.
Firing again.
Yeah, and that goalie in goal for the Blue Eagles looks like he's in a bit of trouble.
Yes, he's in a bit of pain, but he'll work through it, and he'll put off a couple of great saves there. Unbelievable saves.
Was he injured from the beginning?
No matter what you say about him, he's putting his all in, and that's all you can hope for the guys.
You betcha he keeps going to that right knee. Has he got a bit of a problem?
He's just got a little knock there from the Port game, but yeah, he'll be fine. He'll play it out and like everybody else does, and we'll go from there.
Thanks so much for your time. It's been a great game. Good luck in that second half.
Assistant coach of the Blue Eagles, Paul there, who joined us at the start of the program. It's probably aggravated. We know that came from the Port game, Rob. There's no doubt about that, but maybe he's just aggravated in this game here. But
no, I was definitely told he was in pretty bad shape from last week. So
okay, let's go through those half-time stats.
Oh, we've 1-1, obviously. Kimmy Harris scoring, and then Tom Briscoe for West Adelaide replying. Blue Eagles have had just one shot on target and one off target. That's compared to West Adelaide's 4 shots on target and 2 off target as well. 12 fouls against the Blue Eagles, just the 4 against the visitors West Adelaide. 1 offside for the home side Blue Eagles, none against West Adelaide. Couple of corners for Blue Eagles, 0 for West Adelaide. Sujani, there's a couple of great saves. The one from right out this near post, and that one from Briscoe's header as well that he tipped over the bar superbly. Meanwhile, Dan Atkins hasn't had a save to make yet.
Okay, it is half-time here at the Martin Sports Complex, and repeating the half-time scores, it is 1-1. West Adelaide up against the Blue Eagles here at the Martin Sports Complex. We'll take a bit of a break, and we'll be back after the short break with a music interlude.
Enjoy the halftime action, the halftime highlights, thanks to the boys from the 10th inning.
SA Power Networks employs more than 2,000 South Australians and delivers electricity to around 840,000 customers. We don't make electricity, and we don't sell it either. What we do is deliver electricity to your home. From the Rundle Lantern to our airport, hospitals, schools and traffic lights, power is vital to the function of our state. That's why our team is on call 24/7, rain, hail or shine, to respond to any emergency. Plus, we're taking the initiative to ensure that everyone can access information about their power supply however and wherever they like. We also foster vital connections through more than a dozen community sponsorships. At SA Power Networks, we're working with you to deliver the power you need, now and in the future.
Affiderò le mie parole al mare del tempo, che le consumi un po', forse cadrò, ma sempre e comunque in piedi mi rialzerò. E tu che non sai più niente di noi, tu che di me non hai capito mai, che sono qui da sempre, ti sento vicino anche adesso che non ci sei. Tu che non hai più niente di noi, tu che mi dai assenza non lo sai, che gli occhi si abituano a tutto e i piedi si alzano in volo. Cielo da solo, questo cielo è così leggero.
Okay, both teams are out for this second half. As repeating the scoreline, it is Blue Eagles 1, West Adelaide 1, going through the half-time scores in the State League. Luca.
Yes, and a fair few goals, some important goals as well. Eastern United Cove is a scoreless one, 0-0 there. 1-0 for Northern Demons over Salisbury United. 0-0 Western Strikers and Sturt. 1-1 between Adelaide Olympic and Seaford. Adelaide United lead 2-0 against Gawler. Meanwhile, Playford lead 2-1 against Noarlunga United. And the big one is Cumberland 2, Adelaide Victory 0. So that one
so that stage leaves Cumberland on top of the table and Adelaide United second.
And very much in control of their own destiny.
Yes, exactly right. So Cumberland, if they win today's game, looks like they will. They have to beat, I think it's Adelaide Hills they got in the last game. We'll try and work it out.
2 wins, that's all they're after.
That's all. So Blue Eagles just about to commence this second half here at the Martin Sports Complex. It is 1-1. They're up against West Adelaide. Over the ball, they are kicking towards the right-hand side in the second half. If you're watching the live streaming, and that's towards the scoreboard end, and West Adelaide obviously kicking towards the left-hand side, which is the lower Port Rush Road end.
Blue Eagles immediately in possession of the ball. They go up the line on the far side of the ground. West Adelaide with the defending. Tony Hatsis goes back. And now the keeper in Atkins, who didn't spend too much time in his box, we've got to say, in the first half, gets a free kick for a late challenge there by Kim Harris. So that's, what, 13?
Up to 13, so...
Let's keep that average going.
Yeah, Blue Eagles starting the second half as they did the first. And that's thanks to Porto Tremere.
So the ball goes out towards Anianto, just the toe is forward there. So West Adelaide still in possession in the back lines. And Robbie Lippert, his keeper goes outside the box. What would you want to go short there?
He's playing as a false sweeper, maybe.
He is, as he gets that out on the right hand side in the way. Blue Eagles, but Hatsis again. He's had a good first half, loses it though. Chance for the Blue Eagles.
Here we go.
Boyokino! trying to get it in. No, he doesn't. Did well.
Now, he's asking the question about the hold. He did well to stay on his feet. He could have gone down very easily there and maybe claimed and won a penalty. So what happens there? He did the right thing and stay on his feet.
And he gets penalised for it.
If he went down, it wouldn't have been a penalty.
No, I think if he goes down...
He would have got a penalty.
If he goes down, that's a penalty.
He got grabbed by the arm. That would have been...
If he got grabbed by the arm, why wouldn't the referee pull it back?
Yeah, sometimes...
That's what I don't understand. So West Adelaide with the ball.
It's true.
Goes back.
If they don't see it visually... A false visual.
They couldn't have done enough.
If he saw the grab, that would have been a penalty.
Did he see it?
No matter what. No, he didn't.
That's a debatable question. Ball back in play now. Kimmy Harris offside. Could be the first one of the afternoon. Gets felled by Hatsis just to make sure he wasn't going to have a
saying that, I reckon if he did fall, he would have got a yellow card, Boyakino.
Oh, come on. I think everyone saw the pull.
I think the contact
was the referee didn't pull it up for a penalty.
Fair call.
No, I think...
So Rob's saying that the referee didn't see it.
He didn't see it, I'm telling you.
Otherwise, you think he still would have called the penalty. Is that what
That's right.
Well, if he's gone down, I think...
Anyway, 1-1 still is the scoreline on the Parlamento scoreboard. Coffee's Coffee time clock. Action already. 2 and a bit minutes gone in the second half. And we're catching our breath from the half time, and it's already started. So
it was a frantic first half. If the players deserve that 15-minute break.
They can't keep it up for 90.
And the Blues have started the second half like they did in the first, didn't they?
So Adam Harris now with a free kick. Put this to the tip of the 6-yard box. Good height on it, very deep. Keeper comes and takes in the end. Atkins, no problem.
So Atkins with a kick over the halfway line towards the left-hand side. Controlling it quite neatly for West Adelaide. There was Briscoe. Goes out to Karatzas, finding Muntis. Try to go back to Briscoe on that left-hand side. Try and see if there's any changes in the second half. Doesn't look like it. Spells will check it out for us if there is any changes, as the ball is with Mitch Nicholson. Nice looking ball.
Nice penetrating ball.
Beautiful ball to Briscoe. One way then the other. Looks to turn.
Yeah,
nice pirouette, that one. Didn't go to his player though, and away go Blue Eagles.
But it looked good anyway. Folletti plays it up the line.
They've got flair, haven't they, West Adelaide?
They have. In fact, these both good ball playing teams. As the ball's out of play. No free kicks, says the referee. Only Antor doesn't believe it. Are you crazy, he said.
Well, he was going to blow his whistle and then he decided no.
It was right in front of Spells too.
Throw in, Kochi. Hatsis tries to intercept for West Adelaide. A bit of a hip and shoulder here in Folletti. And the referee, throw in. Hatsis asking the question now.
I don't know how you feel. This game is going to explode.
No, I think it's good. It's just action-packed.
Yeah.
No malice. It's just only Antor. The double header with Folletti comes down. Karatzis, Rob's rarely wrong. Lippert clears for West Adelaide over the halfway line. Briscoe with Atsibatsis. Gee, the ball almost beat him on that occasion. Folletti goes down to Kochi. He's got to settle it down. Does Folletti from behind? That was always going to be a free kick. That was always going to be a free kick by Anianto. That's frustration at its
Paul,
best.
you said Rob's rarely wrong. Define rarely.
Once in a blue moon.
What are you trying to say?
So ball now. It's West Adelaide with the defending to do. Karatzis almost got one in the back, getting held. Bit of a 50-50 there.
Yeah.
Mantis and plays it out. Here's Kimmy Harris, a little layoff, but Kabidi wasn't on the same wavelength, and West Adelaide come away with it.
So West Adelaide go inboard. Briscoe goes back, gets the ball, goes past Alameo Kabidi, gets a long searching pass, and the flag is up. Spells, any changes you think? I think it's the same as they went in the first half.
As you were.
Oh, he's not up. Sorry, Spells.
Now you with us, Spells?
Yep, certainly none for West Adelaide to check out the Eagles, but
I see what you're saying, Rob. It's getting a bit niggly, and maybe the cork from the champagne might boom pop off, and then everything goes everywhere. But hopefully not.
So Atabaxis gets it into attack, looking for Kimmy Harris. Alameo Kabidi's there.
Gee, the hand was
going in the way though. Blue Eagles still with possession. Kimmy Harris gonna shoot, almost finding Speedy Folletti, but over the goal line for a goal kick.
These sides are separated by 1 point in the minor round after 26 rounds. Their two games this season have ended 1-1 and 0-0, and they're 1-1 here. So very tight between these two sides, and we've seen that again today.
So West Adelaide, Mantis with 2 to beat. Folletti does well. Plays it to Kabidi, plays it back to Harris. Very tricky stuff. Harris off the side of the boot looking for Boyakino to get a bit of width. Boyakino does keep it in on the far side of the ground. He's dispossessed by Vlasis, and it's as you were from the first half. This played at a very good speed, and in this testing sun, it'll be interesting to see how we go around the 80th minute.
Throw in taken, goes out. Good tackle though, good interception that is, by Hatches. He's been really good, hasn't he?
Has been.
Goes to Karatzis, Johnny Karatzis. Made the move from Comets. He's with West Adelaide.
Good player.
Halfway through the season. His dad, if you remember, coached Comets.
Yes.
Got the boot.
In your words.
And why didn't he get the boot?
I don't know the story, so
I think he did.
I think now.
Well, Karatzis wouldn't be here if he didn't get the boot.
Maybe it was an unsavoury.
As Briscoe switches play, right hand side.
Trying to be politically correct.
No, got the boot. As it goes to Hall De Silva, but cut out on the left hand side. Boyakino's played well too, hasn't he? He is quick.
Boyakino now far side of the ground. Harris in support. 1-2 with Harris.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Kabiti. I think I thought it would have been a goal, but credit to Nicholson reading the game superbly, and De Silva comes away with it for West Adelaide. But what an entertaining game is now. Defence forms into attack. It's end-to-end stuff here. Here's a chance of mistake. Here's a chance for right out. He beats the keeper. Plenty of blue shirts back. Angle against him. Right out still with the left foot. Shoots, and a great save again by Sajani. If the game stopped now, he's my man of the match.
Sajani on one leg.
He's just been exceptional.
And he's thrown the ball instead of kicking it because he can't
And he gets great distance with the throw.
Over the halfway line it goes. What a game. We had a great one last week. Good game today as well.
Well, the cream comes to the top, doesn't it, Rob?
It does. Left-hand side, it goes to Anianto. Anianto inboard he goes. Looks for some support. Goes short. He finds Karatzis. Karatzis
shielded it
got
well.
man-hagged there, just about. As it goes to the Silver. To Costamantis. 1-2, no. There's no 1-2. There's a 1-1.
Yeah, Briscoe.
Blue Eagles come away with the ball.
Turnover by Briscoe. Kochi now plays it up the line, but he's turned it over. Nicholson gets in the way.
Whoop.
Comes down the hat. Gets ridden like a horse. Just needed the saddle. Tony Atzis very cool. So the free kick quickly taken by West Adelaide. De Silva now has the ball in his own half. Gets it into his attacking half, right out the target. Should be tidied up by, I was going to call him Kovacevic, but it's Rastovac.
Where'd you get Kovacevic?
I don't know. Rastovac now.
Ante Kovacevic?
Yes.
Played with Adelaide City.
There's a good flight there by Nicholson. Lippert will leave it for his keeper, and Atkins will start the rebuild for West Adelaide. 1-1 on the Parlamento scoreboard. Played almost 9 minutes of the second half here on the Coffex Coffee time clock. 16:29 action here on nplsa.com.au.
So it is De Silva.
With the party tricks.
He's got it all, hasn't he?
Yep.
Whoa, that's a free
and
kick.
a free, no.
Referee Waits play on. Good refereeing again.
In fact, this referee could take him out of the match.
With the ball, goes past one, can go to the left, goes short though, does a good option. What happened there?
Still Rastovac.
Well done, Rastovac, and away go Blue Eagles. They're on that right hand side of the flank, I said.
Plank, let's walk
Not
the plank.
As it goes out to Kalabidi, Alameo Kabidi, left hand side of the park, goes to Boyakino. He's been good. He's going to crack it from here, I reckon. No, he doesn't. Goes short to Kabidi. Good tackle there by Lippert, I reckon.
Great clearance by Hansen.
Cleared here by West Adelaide.
This is end-to-end stuff, and it's going at 100 mile an hour as Kochi's almost dispossessed. Briscoe picks it up for West Adelaide. Crittenden couldn't. Long searching ball for right out. He's conceded a few inches there to his opponent there in Anikariko, and the Blue Eagles should come away out of defence, and they do. Kabidi on the halfway line, left it for Letty. He didn't know too much about it. Anianto, those turned it over cheaply to Kochi, and Blue Eagles come away again.
So Crittenden, great game here at Martin Sports Complex. We played 10 minutes in the second half, sorry. I'm getting confused. Goes Kabidi. Kabidi goes, no, he doesn't go down. Anianto goes down.
Looking for a free kick, not a penalty.
Could have hurt himself there. He kicked it against that brick wall there.
Kicked the ball against the brick wall,
yeah.
did he? Yeah, not...
almost came back at 100 miles an hour there. But as I said, 10.5 minutes played in the second half.
I'm tired just watching it.
On the Coffex Coffee time clock, and Parlamento scoreboard, it is 1-1. Looker.
Lucky for the players there's no extra time today, otherwise they'd be spent after 120.
It's been a good game, Spells.
Fantastic game, mate. Yeah, they're really showing well. They finished 1-2. It's a top-class game.
Spells, our boundary rider, here at the Martin Sports Complex. Up went Kuchamama. And...
Hoochie Mama, Rob, if you're going to say it.
Oh, Hoochie.
Hoochie Mama, Hoochie
That's
Mama.
Coochie. As the ball goes,
Offside,
forward chance.
offside,
No, there's an
offside.
offside flag up. That won't go in.
Second offside against West Adelaide, and that foul conceded was the fourth against Blue Eagles in this half, making 16 overall. Those stats thanks to Fordo Tranmere.
And how many have West Adelaide conceded?
Just the 5 fouls overall in the game, 1 in the second half.
So it shows me that Blue Eagles under a bit more pressure if they're conceding all those fouls. But you wouldn't think that because possession, it's end to end.
I think a lot of the time Blue Eagles, they're sitting back, letting West Adelaide come at them. It's what West Adelaide can do in the final third. So far they had that one occasion they broke through, and it equaled a goal.
So Atabatsis gets it into attack. A lot of touches Atabatsis compared to his partner there, Anikiariko. Just thinking that maybe Anikiariko not too well as well.
Great observation.
As it goes to Karatzis, it's going to crack it!
Great save!
Oh, again, great save there.
And the boys are behind every minute of that.
And one-legged Sorjani, man of the match.
Yeah, I was just going. It looks like we're going to agree on that one so far.
They have to win the game.
No, they don't.
Well, good draw.
Camera, the 10th inning boys, right behind that one. That would look good on the replay. Jim's happy. Corner kick, right foot in swinger. Very central free header. Another great save by Sorjani. Cleared off the line. And I tell you what,
they hit the crossbar too.
Boys, give him a pay rise. He's just reflex with one leg.
No wonder why they left him in goal.
Glass hip, and who knows what else is wrong with him. As West Adelaide come again.
So West Adelaide go into attack. They are under the
free
pump
kick
at the moment. The Blue Eagles. It's West Adelaide all the way, and it might be a yellow card.
Shouldn't be. That wasn't a yellow card, I think.
I think maybe they're just upset with the accumulation of fouls. That's number 17 now against the Blue Eagles.
But they've just been detached though.
Yeah, and the only yellow card has gone to Nicholson, West Adelaide player.
True.
This game, so
weird.
Yep.
So just over 13 minutes gone, second half. Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard 1-1. And what an entertaining game.
Everyone's in a huddle there for some reason. Referee having a chat.
Well, I think they were scared a card was going to come out because, as Luca said, there has been quite an accumulation of niggling fouls. Luca.
A couple of scores from the State League. Cumberland 3, Adelaide Victory 0, and Northern Demons Salisbury is 2-2. That's thanks to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
So free kick, 45-degree angle. Briscoe's over the ball. Looks like I think Ricardo Da Silva. He'll try and bend it like Beckham maybe, or bend it like Da Silva. He does bend it! Did he save that?
Yes, he did! This goalkeeper is phenomenal.
Spells, you might as well go give it to him.
Just give it to him now, go behind the goals. What's he like when he's fully fit?
I don't know.
That's what I'd like to know.
Some absolutely beautiful striking going on here as well, but Sorjani has just got all the answers at the minute.
And I've got to say, the cameraman have got fantastic angle on that, so I reckon you're seeing some great vision from the 10th inning.
So Briscoe with the ball after the corner kick, short one to Silva to Briscoe. Briscoe goes
too heavy
towards the goal line, and that's another corner kick looker.
Yeah, it is, and just got a message saying someone watching that one-legged goalkeeper is amazing.
Absolutely.
One-legged.
I tell you what, Paul Pezos, let's just put in perspective here. He'd be ropeable that his team's not 3 or 4 in front.
Exactly.
And you think getting a couple of away goals, how big that would be?
So short one again. It's Chip there to keep it on
one
leg.
Toppling, it's obvious. Look,
you can see that on your vision as it throws it out left-hand side. Blue Eagles are under the pump at the moment. It's all West Adelaide,
but not to show on the scoreboard. Yeah.
15 minutes played in the second half. Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. It is 1-1. West Adelaide up against the Blue Eagles.
Hatzi Batas now for the Blue Eagles. And does turn it over. Nicholson goes short to Hatsis. Here come West Adelaide again. Thank you very much. Anianto now. He's got right out wide if he wants him. That's the way it goes. Kochi couldn't get there, so right out has got it. Comes back inboard. Anianto tries the overlapping run. Body check. No, he lost control of that. Nicholson chests it down to Mantis, who goes back to Nicholson, who goes to Lippert. Back to Nicholson. West Adelaide in their own half. They get it up to the halfway line, but Hatsis goes back to Lippert. Lippert now looks up. Goes wide. Vlasis under pressure, so the release was pretty ordinary, so he's turned it over. And Kovacevic again, I was going to call him, but Rastovac. I don't know, don't ask me, Rob. I think it's the sun getting to me as Da Silva, as Rob would say, hi-ho, Da Silva comes away with it for West Adelaide. Goes for a bit of a gallop, pardon the pun. 2 blue shirts to beat. Couldn't in the end free kick Blue Eagles, and that is Anikiariko, who's come more into it in his second half. As Rob said, pretty quiet in the first half. His partner in crime at the back, Atsibatas, probably doing the bulk of the work.
Well, doesn't he?
Who, Atsibatas?
Anikiariko.
Yeah, and that's possibly why he was being shielded by
They
Atsibatas.
had a gastro going through the club there.
9 players,
9
apparently. Don't know if
Didn't
that
train all week.
Yeah.
And he's on his haunches, Anikiariko. Doesn't look too well. But he soldiers on, as the Blue Eagles do on that left-hand side of the park. Goes in towards Kimmy Harris, does control it, goes short. Rastavats is there, also Crediton. Crediton's got it.
Good
1-2.
ball.
There's not a 1-2. It's just a pass to.
Here we go.
Boyokino. In there is
Kabidi.
at the back. Kabidi
just over the
got
bar.
his head to it, but as you said, over the crossbar. For a goal kick to be taken here by Dan Atkins.
That's their third shot off target in the second half. They haven't forced Atkins into a save
That's true.
at all. He hasn't made a save at all.
Right.
The only shot on target was the penalty for Blue Eagles. So, yeah, I think that maybe that's to show a little bit more adventure. You said that Paul Pezos may be upset they haven't scored 3 or 4. They still do have the advantage, West Adelaide, on away goals, but they'd want to ram it home a little bit more.
So from the goal kick again under pressure, I think we might have put the Kosh bar. No, free kick this time going the way of West Adelaide as Kimmy Harris illegally, in the referee's view, impeded Lippert there, so gives away the 451st free kick?
Almost. We're up to number 18.
18.
Thanks to a Porto Tranmere.
So West Adelaide relieving free kick from their defensive half. Mitch Nicholson to take it. They've had plenty of goal scoring opportunities. Paul Pezos would be very upset they haven't made it show on the scoreboard as they come again. West Adelaide. Briscoe one way then the other, cleared by Adam Harris. May have hurt himself in the clearance. Had to go short. Nicholson in the halfway, on the halfway line to De Silva, back to Hatsis, tries to centre it in the way. Filetti, I think it is. Crittenden tried to beat 2, couldn't. Here's a clearance coming up. You would hope. Briscoe fancy in the box, shoots, and off the line again. The keeper saves. Serjani again saves, but watch the footwork by Briscoe on the replay. That was magical, and again another great save by Serjani.
Make that number 5 for the second half. Sorry, Rob. 5 Serjani saves in the second half. 7 overall.
Another Blue Eagles player's down. Who's on his haunches there?
Filetti maybe?
Or Rastovats?
No, Rastovats.
No, it's Filetti, I think.
Yeah, Rastovats got the pink boots.
I was just going to make the point that no one was warming up for Blue Eagles at the moment, and just
he's looking to change. Sorry,
just this injury aside, no one's really been warming up. So if that bug had gone through them, it doesn't seem to affect at the moment.
No, Kimmy Harris is signalled change.
Yeah, so maybe
it's going to be a substitution.
So until now, we've just got past the hour mark, and
can you see who it is?
I reckon it's Filetti down, Rob. Filetti's on his haunches. I'd put a quiet dollar on that. So an injury to Fortunato, who's not too lucky on this occasion.
Number 8, boys.
Yep.
Crediton.
That's Crediton.
Sorry about that, boys.
So he does have a bit of luck about him.
He does. Fortunato is lucky that it wasn't him.
Can I have the dollar, please?
Quickly go through the State League. We've got a moment. Olympic lead 2-1 against Seaford. Cumberland 3-0 up against Adelaide Victory. The Cove 1-0 against Eastern United. Slayford 2, Noarlunga 1. Western Strikers and Sturt still scoreless. LA United 3, Gawler 1, and 2-2 between Northern Demons and Salisbury. Those thanks to West Beach Pizza Bar, those scores.
Anthony Dimas.
Dimas, yeah, number 20. So got another good save there by the keeper, and swings it over. So
that
Dimas is
well.
on. Sorry,
mate, that was going in as well.
I know.
So Crittenden off, Anthony Dimas on for the Blue Eagles, not Fortunato Filetti.
It looks like a Filetti. He's walking like him or limping.
So where is Filetti? Unless he's
that a number 8 or 9?
I can't see him out there.
Difficult to see that number.
Anyway, it's going to be a left foot in swinging corner to West Adelaide, far side of the ground.
Their third of the second half.
Still 1-1 on the Parlamento scoreboard. Here it comes, left foot in swing. It goes near post. And not dealt with convincingly the first time. Rastovats on the second. Harris not on the third. Right out will get a second bite to cut this back in board. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick, Blue Eagles. I'll be thankful for that. I'm not convinced about that injury, boys. Crittenden is still out there.
Yeah,
I'll take that dollar back, Rob.
There you go, mate.
Thank you. So Fortunato
Might have to
lucky.
give our boundary rider glasses as well.
Yeah, because Dimas is up alongside Boyakino and Harris, his usual position.
Yeah, Crediton's there.
And Crediton stays in the middle. So
thanks, Spills.
Sorry,
They're
boys.
trying to make me look stupid.
No, it is difficult, those numbers.
Yeah, they are. But just as you said, the walk, the look,
The walk, it looked like a...
Plus the mere fact he doesn't have a beard like Crittenden, that should have given it away to it for us, shouldn't it?
Yep.
Not that we can see from here, but...
So goal kick taken here by, I think it was Anakiarko taking the goal kick as Gucci gets it in towards left-hand side of the park. Number 18's on as well, is he? For Blue Eagles? No, that's Kimmy Harris. What am I talking about? The sun's getting to me as
19,
well.
19.
Oh, is it?
That's come
Is
on.
number 19 on.
Dimas.
Dimas is 20, I thought.
Sorry, 20 is he?
Marco Passamo's 19.
20 has come on. Let's look at
He's the only one. Yes, sorry.
20 has come on for Folletti.
Get our act together, boys.
Oh, I sort of had it together until you blokes tried to put me down.
Sorry, mate.
Go.
I was rich there for a second. As
Oh.
it goes out, West Adelaide trying to find Briscoe.
There's
Good work
Crediton.
there by Crediton. Left-hand side of the park he goes. It's cleared here by Blue Eagles by Rastovat. There it goes, Boyokina. Good touch.
Body check.
Finding the player that came on in Anthony Dimas. I think he scored last week too, Dimas.
Yes, he did.
As it goes out to Hatsis.
He'll be up there too, Rob. He's played a great game.
Great game. As right-hand side of the park he goes inboard. He finds Briscoe. Backwards they go. Eli Vlatis is there. And Rastovat is also there for the Blue Eagles. Goes all the way. This is when it's dangerous, probably, because he has to kick it. And that's,
but that's good tactics by West Adelaide, pushing it back to their goalkeeper, and they know
players should know.
A wounded
Eagles, not
soldier.
To give it to him like that.
Yeah.
The game slowed down a little bit. At Lowell, we've had these changes and stoppages, and that's slowed the pace down. I wonder if we'll see it pick up again.
They couldn't keep it that pace.
It's
been frantic.
Yeah, it really has. 100 miles an hour.
So Blue Eagles, far side of the ground, have the throw in. It's still 1-1 Parlamento scoreboard. Pezos looking for the free kick on the far side. A bit of a nudge in the back. Now Lagarde wants it. Lagarde gets it. Pezos is thinking, what do I have to do to get a free kick for our team? Actually, the camera should have got that, I reckon, because the ball was over there. It would have looked funny. No, but it was just looked funny. Pez went like that, no go. Lagarde goes like that, gets it.
Third foul against the visitors, West Adelaide, in the second half. 7th overall.
Kabidi with a long ball forward now. It's been tidied up by Nicholson. Nicholson goes short. Anianto just outside his defensive 18-yard box goes to the boundary line looking for Spells. And he's probably found Spells, but not his teammate, and Blue Eagles take the throw.
There's an attack match, really, Mitch Nicholson today. Last week we saw him into attack a lot. As Karatsis goes inboard, referee sees a free kick, and it goes to Blue Eagles.
Now, he might have hurt himself too.
Two players going down, left, right and centre.
Or maybe he's just playing for the free kick.
Remembering this is the first leg of the major semi-final. So the next leg is on next Sunday.
Ricardo De Silva, how many times he's saying?
At the Adelaide Shores, home ground of West Adelaide.
That's when we go to the West Beach Pizza Bar.
26 fouls in this game, just the one yellow card so far.
I thought you said 26,000 at this game.
It's close.
A little bit less. But 26 fouls overall and just the one yellow card so far.
So it's is that Adam Harris?
Yes.
We'll take this free kick for the Blue Eagles. We're approaching 25 minutes of the second half. Coffee's Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. It is 1-1 as Adam Harris
can't beat the first man. Yeah.
Well, low cross there, but it's cut out there by West Adelaide. Goes to Hatsis. Hatsis right hand side. Costamantis. Good work there by Alameo Kabidi. Intercepts and sends it over the sideline on the far side. Just over the halfway line it is.
Should we start to see signs of tiredness now, do you think, maybe from both teams?
I think we are seeing it at the moment.
Yeah. Throw-in's taken here. Goes to Kabidi. He's been okay too, hasn't he?
He's been very good.
Boyakino's been prominent. As it's robbed there by right out. Goes right-hand side. Running onto it. Who's that? Can't quite pick it up. Cuts it back.
It's out of play anyway.
And the ball's gone over that goal line
Briscoe,
for a goal
I think.
kick.
Looks like Briscoe was the runner.
Well, Paul, West Adelaide still have a full bench to choose from. They've not made changes yet.
Don't need to, I don't reckon. Look, they've been dominating.
Well, Bouzalis is a good striker.
Maybe now there's someone who's just gone for a warm-up, a couple of players, so maybe Paul Pezos can think about it with 20 minutes remaining plus stoppages.
Looks like Tossage because he's a tall player.
Yeah. So Blue Eagles now from the goal kick. Adam Harris under a little bit of pressure, centres it, turns it over. Tony Hatzis has it. Hatzis now in the centre circle, goes to chip it in the box. Briscoe the target, headed away by Anikiariko. And now Blue Eagles, I was going to say, should come away with it. 3 of them are there. Now they do through Kabidi. Kabidi tries to release Boyakino. He's asked a lot of him. Gee whiz, he's not Superman, and he's gone out to play for a throw-in to West Adelaide. Deep in their defensive half, far side of the ground. Parlamento scoreboard, it's 1 apiece, believe it or not, and we've played 26.5 minutes of the second half on the Coffex Coffee time clock.
So the ball is with West Adelaide Hatzis. How many touches has he had? He's had plenty. As Anikiariko, he doesn't look well. Dropped there by De Silva. De Silva, that's offside.
Yep. The free kick's coming back.
Ooh, to West Adelaide?
Yes.
Good pick up.
This could be a card. De Silva has said one too many words. He may have read one too many Billy Mumphries novels.
Billy Mumphries? Who's that?
Look, I gets it.
There's a little flip side to Sorjanis being a little bit ginger. He can't come off his line, and even then the Blue Eagle defender wanted to push back to him, but knows he can't. So just wondering whether this is going to cause a few problems for him at the end.
Well, so far he's held his own, but there is that pressure that you talk about, Spells. But his defence, his defence are ginger in themselves because of this bug that's gone through him, so they can't even give him 100%. So there's a few issues.
So yeah, if West Adelaide can, fatigue might be an issue now with the sun and whatnot. It's been a
Atkins
frantic
might go
pace,
up as a striker.
If they can press high, if they can put pressure on this Blue Eagles defence, it could well crack.
He must have ants in his pants. He's just moving around like crazy.
We're talking about the goalkeeper. He's almost at the halfway line.
So De Silva gets the cross there, looking for somebody. Cut it out there by Captain Anikiariko, only as far as right out there on that far side. Does go back to De Silva. De Silva looks up. He'll go and take on the player. Does well done there by Boyakino, but loses out. West Adelaide still trying to get into the Captain Blatzes. Tries to cross it, ends up with De Silva.
Good challenge.
And that's come off by Blue Eagles player for a corner kick on that far side. What are we up to with the corner kicks there?
West Adelaide's 4th, all come in this second half. That's thanks to Oporto Tranmere.
A timely intercept there by the Blue Eagles defence. They are under the pump at the moment, but amazingly the score is still 1 apiece. As Rideout will take a left foot in swinger. Goes higher, more central, testing the keeper, but he still gets a punch on it, amazingly. I don't know how. Karatzis should take this for West Adelaide. Kochi hot on his hammer to apply the pressure for the Blue Eagles. Karatzis tries to shoot him off. Gives him the don't argue. Is that the don't argue, Rob?
Don't know.
It's gone out of play, and it'll be a throw into West Adelaide. Anianto coming across to take it.
Looks like he's the long throw specialist. Quickly wants to take it.
Who goes short?
To Karatzis. Karatzis tries to bullock his way through, but cut out there by the Blue Eagles.
Anianto thought he was felled, but that was...
Mitch Nicholson doesn't try a shot this time.
Nice.
Gets a nice pass to Rideout, Alex Rideout. Might go on his own, does go. Gets the pass to Anianto. Chance for Briscoe. Tries to get it going into attack. Briscoe again! Oh, just a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left.
And he still would have saved it.
He might have. Might have got the He's throwing the ball instead of kicking it. Long throw. And left-hand side, away go Blue Eagles. No, West Adelaide go into attack. But Kabidi's got it.
Yeah, Vlasis was urged by his coach to get it back up there, and in doing that he's turned it over, and Kabidi plays it to Kochi. Kochi for the Blue Eagles, centres it. Harris, Lippett's played well on him. He's kept him pretty quiet as Anianto plays it up the line. Briscoe centres it, looking for Karatzis, but it's going to be De Silva. High feet everywhere. Play on, says the referee. No, finally he stopped it.
There was a free kick before that, so he tried to play on. Or advantage, that is.
And we've hit 20 fouls for the Blue Eagles, thanks to Porto Tranmere.
Half an hour gone second half, just over half an hour gone second half on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard still 1 apiece.
So it is West Adelaide into attack. Good attack there by Rastovats, but still West Adelaide trying to go into attack. Cleared here by Anikiariko, Captain Anikiariko. Only centre of the ground it goes.
Well done, Lippett.
And Lippett there, he's been a rock at the back. As Crediton goes short. Atabatsis goes right hand side, grandstand side. Kuchi Mama goes short to Adam Harris. Harris trying to find Dimas, but again Lippert, he's been
played
high in
very
the
well.
as well.
Yeah.
As it goes out to Heihol de Silva, inboard he goes centre of the ground, touches it to Hatsis, and he along goes to right hand side. That was Eli Vlatis, I reckon.
Yeah.
On that side.
Yeah, right.
Goes inboard, Mitch Nicholson falls over, referee waves play on.
Advantage,
and
because it would have been a free.
Has got the ball.
Silva now in the middle of the park, plays it short to Hatsis. He goes wide to the right hand attacking side. Vlasis out there has it for West Adelaide. Goes back to Muntis, who gets pushed back to Hatsis. Back on the halfway line, West Adelaide have the ball now. They chip it forward, but Hustlebutt's in the way for the Blue Eagles, and West Adelaide get pushed pretty much all the way back, but Lippert now goes the long ball forward over the halfway line. Right out gets his head on it, but to no one in particular, and Blue Eagles regain possession. Kabidi under pressure. What's the free kick? He almost stopped waiting for the whistle. Play on. Do you play the whistle, Kabids? There's the ball on the far side. Still in, or is it? No, it's not. And now it'll be a throw in to the Blue Eagles. Far side of the ground, halfway line. Just over 32 and a bit gone. Coffee's Coffee time clock, Parlamento scoreboard 1-1, but West Adelaide in the stats that you'll hear have dominated with goal attempts, but they haven't made it show on the scoreboard. But they got that away goal, Rob, so still an advantage of sorts.
Blues have done okay, haven't they? With the keeper on one leg, a few players in doubt because of some sort of virus through the club. As the ball is with West Adelaide on that far side, it's still 1-1. We played just on 32.5 minutes into the second half. As Rastovat takes the throw in board he goes to Kabidi. Kabidi one way, then the other. Goes to Crediton, switches play right hand side of the park, grandstand side, as it is had Adam Harris. Looks for his brother, does find his brother. Kim Harris tries a turn.
Nice.
Looks for his support, does get support from Adam Harris.
Beautiful.
Gets the cross there, chance for Dimas. And
sure, that's their first goal attempt for a while.
And he's headed over the crossbar.
Still none on target in the second half. They've had 4 that have not hit the frame at all. And
so,
thanks to a Porto trend.
Any saves, goalkeeper saves then by Atkins?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not in this
so nothing on target, basically.
Game. No, not in the second half.
Be a worry.
The only shot they've had on target was the penalty.
Yeah. So Kochi now for the Blue Eagles, right in front of our 16:29 commentary position. Finds Kim Harris. Kim Harris tries a 1-2, but he's looking for Dimas, who does well to get there. Dimas back to Harris. Harris gets the cross in. Who's there to meet it? Boyakino, angle against him. We'll have to bring it back. Does so. He's got the skill to do it, son. Shoot all. Charge down, and West Adelaide will come away with it through right out. But 2 white shirts, and your man Lippert out there again, timely challenge.
Yeah, he's had a good game as the ball is on that far side. In the way, it's Anakiariko, Captain Anakiariko. What's he complaining about? He's upset about something. So they go in towards the centre of the ground. It goes. Costa Montes looks for left-hand side, and he decides maybe right-hand side. Goes short to Hatsis. He finds Briscoe as the Blue Eagles do clear. Kimmy Harris.
That's a free kick. Oh,
tries to find someone.
I thought Tony Hatsis gave away the free.
Got sandwiched, didn't he, in the middle there, as Hatsis comes away with the ball. Not a good ball. That'll go into the arms of the keeper. He'll throw this ball.
11 minutes to go of normal time on the Coffee's Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard. Even Stevens here, 1 apiece, as West Adelaide have asked a lot of questions this afternoon. Ball in the middle of the park. Crendon can't bring it down to feet. It's just hanging in the air. They want it down. Hatsis comes in again. Oh, that's got to be a free. That's the second time. That's a yellow for sure. If not, yeah, lucky. Geez, he got away with one just a moment ago.
Got to watch out for next week, these 2 players, because if they do make the grand final, or even if they do miss out the grand final, they've got a chance the following week. They could be in trouble for a...
Do we know if it's a 2 yellows?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it
suspension?
is. Pretty sure it's always been like that.
Pretty unnecessary, I thought, especially when moments before he got away with one, let's say. So free kick to the Blue Eagles. Look, that's one of the first of not many fouls committed by...
like Joey Wright.
Oh, sorry, no, I'm going the other way. Sorry, Spells?
I think Joey Wright's about to come on the park.
Karatzis off.
I don't think it's right. It's Bozales.
Sorry, mate.
Bozales.
Geez, he's played well too, Karatzis. I'm surprised at that. Maybe.
It's like for
Bozalis
like.
is an attacking player.
Like for like, just
Yeah,
tired.
I think Bozalis is more of an attacking player though. Knows how to score.
So Matthew Bozalis on for Johnny Karatzis, and Blue Eagles have a free kick just forward of centre.
I reckon Bozalis played for the Comets as well, so
He did, yes.
one former Comets to another former Comets. So the ball's a chance for the Blue Eagles. Can Kimmy Harris get his head to it? Keeper wasn't there. There's a shot there by
Bozalis. Dimas. Yeah.
Dimas over the crossbar from about 6 metres out too.
Gee, Dan Atkins
Could have gone anywhere.
Dan Atkins with not too much to do today. Got asked the first question and probably didn't respond the way his coach would have liked him to. Giving a pretty fair chance to the Blue Eagles to score there. So Atkins from the goal kick doesn't reach the halfway line. So Johnny with the throw gets to the halfway line and Atkins with a kick can't.
Vince kicked it probably.
Yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt.
So West Adelaide with the throw in. We're approaching 37 minutes. Remember, it's the first leg here of the major semi-final, so continues next week, next Sunday actually, 2:30 at the Adelaide Shores, as it is on the centre of the ground. Up in the air it goes. It's towards Kabidi, but also Briscoe finding right out. Can he get past two players? Got sandwiched as well. Referee waves play on. Kabidi does clear the ball in the meantime, only as far as Lippert, but his short pass cut out there by Kimmy Harris. It's Boyokino. Goes short to Kabidi. Kabidi will switch play. Right hand side, Adam Harris. Somebody's having a heart attack here as it goes out. And Harris inboard to Crediton. Kuchimama goes in and it's cleared here by West Adelaide. Free kick in the meantime. Luca.
Score update in the State League. It is Sturt 1, Western Strikers 0.
That's an upset, isn't it?
Another one is coming through. We'll just wait and see. But that's thanks to West Beach Pizza Bar.
Oh, the important ones are the Cumberland game, and I think
Adelaide United as
Victory
well.
and Olympic. United and Olympic. Yep. What's happening with them?
Still 3-1. Oh, actually.
So goal
seeking you shall receive. Go, Paul.
Goal kick, free kick from the goal kick, going the way of West Adelaide. So another foul conceded by Blue Eagles on the halfway line, right in front of our commentary position.
I might have to apologise to Gawler because they're only 3-1 down.
Yep, so 3-1 Adelaide United lead over Gawler. Cumberland 4, Adelaide Victory 0.
See him hobbling out then?
It's a bad look though, isn't it?
It is.
And just one last score, play for 3, Norlunga 1, thanks to West Beach Pizza Bar.
West Adelaide with possession now on the halfway line. Throw in. Anianto has it. Sir Johnny, give him a medal just for the effort. Ball central, De Silva. De Silva needs support now. Goes wide to the far side. Vlasis. Nice little turn, beats Rastovac. Hasn't done that too often though this afternoon. Rastovac there on the second, but he's got his ball through to right out. Right out's got Boyakino hot on his hammer. Right out comes inboard, and now he's been dispossessed. Although Dimas couldn't keep it, Hatsis can. He centres it. Muntis now. Muntis thinks about it, but goes short to right out. Right out. Tip of the box. Plenty of blue shirts around him. Now he's dispossessed. Only as far as De Silva. They get pushed back to Hatsis.
So Hatsis gets in towards the penalty box. And who was that from?
Bozalis with the green boots
right.
now. Bozalis green boots.
So left hand side, referee sees an infringer. Quickly taken here by West Adelaide. Cleverly, Bozalis tries to get a good tackle there by Adam Harris. Goes to his brother and Kimmy Harris, and that's gone over the sideline, right in front of the Spells there. Throw into Adam Harris.
I'd like to know the stat on how many times Adam gets to Kim and Kim to Adam. Anyway, it's Mitch Nicholson who goes back to his goalkeeper, puts him under pressure. Atkins does well on this occasion. Gets the ball over the halfway line. Crittenden heads it backwards to no one in particular, and that'll trickle out for a throw-in to West Adelaide on the halfway line. 5 minutes, or 4.5 of normal time to go, and then a bit of extra time, and you'd say that Lagarde would be pretty happy with a draw considering what's happened today.
That's right. As it is Robbie Lippert over the halfway line. It goes right hand side of the park. Try to go towards the play there on that far side, but the Blue Eagles going down there was Dimas, but the referee has seen an infringement. It will be a free kick to West Adelaide. Looker.
They've now equalled their first half foul tally, so we're up to 24 fouls.
Is that a record?
Beautiful dozen each half.
I think that might have been handball, boys.
Was
it? Just went to ground, he touched the ball.
Got penalised for it, that's what counts. As the ball now in dispute, but West Adelaide, no, it's going to be Rastovac that clears up the line to Boyakino. You know, the funny thing here, Rob, is that Blue Eagles still have got the potential and the potency to just steal one like possibly then. Boyakino with his speed to Harris, just on a counter-attack.
I'm not sure if they've showed enough today to suggest that it could happen. I mean, in any
they've
moment.
got the potential, they haven't shown it, but they've got the potential.
Yeah, just haven't seen much of it today.
Well, it stays 1-1. West Adelaide got a slight advantage, only if they draw 0-0 next week.
Blue Eagles would have to go to West Adelaide and score. Yeah.
If they draw 0-0, they go to the grand final.
So Yanianto pushes the ball forward a bit loose on this occasion, but gee whiz, Adam Harris almost made a meal of it. He goes short to Crettenton. Crettenton for the Blue Eagles to just eluded me there, the player there. Kabidi, yeah. Harris now up the line. This time couldn't find his brother, and Nicholson will see it over the line for a throw-in. So we've played 42 minutes on the Coffex Coffee time clock, Parlamento scoreboard. It's 1 apiece. You're listening to us on 1629 Adelaide, or watching the vision through nplsa.com.au.
So Anianto will take this throw-in. We're approaching as 42 and a half.
Both teams running it out well, boys, so there's not going to...
Yeah,
it's true.
Still a chance.
So West Adelaide do clear first leg of this major semi-final here at the Martin Sports Complex. It is 1-1. So West Adelaide, Hi-Ho De Silva switches play, not a good ball though. Straight to Rastovac for Blue Eagles. Left-hand side of the park, does pump it forward. Looking for Kuchimama, gets it to Dimas. Dimas gets inside the penalty box, has to cut it back. Does cut it back.
Oof.
She almost went over the head of Daniel Atkins, and he quickly throws it out and finds Costa Mantas.
Mantas now plays it inboard. De Silva needs some support. Mantas will come back and offer it, and it's taken. So Costa Mantas should go to the far side, finds Vlasis. Paul Pezos telling him to get forward. Mantas now chips it forward, making right out work, too hard. And Rastovac sees it over the line.
Looker, you got something?
Looks like there's a substitution.
Joe Wright now will come on.
Maybe Tony Hatsis is walking that way, no.
Jiffy's got a slight injury.
Right out, I think.
Right out,
come on.
Yep, right out off. So Alex right out off for West Adelaide, and Joe Wright coming on.
Strange decision.
So it's pink boots for pink boots.
I think there's a quota, Paul. Just one pair at a time.
Well, there was 6 in the EPL game, Man City v Chelsea. No minimum of 6.
Yeah, count the black boots these days.
Minimum.
Yeah, exactly, that's true.
That's the odd man out.
Throw-in taken there on the far side. Blue Eagles trying to go through. Dimas there. And it's gone over the sideline once again. It'll be a throw-in. Good entertaining game, this one. And, the first leg of the major semi-final here at the Martin Sports Complex.
Beautifully next week.
It does. It is a Sunday game. So the throw-in taken. Dimas also there is Kimmy Harris. It's worked hard. Trying to get to it there. Rastovac, but Clergan looks a bit floppy there, right? And up in the air it goes from Atabatsis. Alamao Kabidi's there, but working there. Mantas with a chance.
Here we are.
Does get that, trying to find Buzalas there.
Just a touch.
Just had to be, it was a bit too hard for him to get to it, wasn't it? With that cross. And away go Blue Eagles.
Blue Eagles now. Crettenton tries a 1-2 with Kochi. Keeps it in. Kochi did very well on that occasion. Kabidi now in the middle of the park. Kabidi needs some support. Hatsis hot on his hammer. He won't give it up easy. Kabidi looking for the free kick. Right in front of the cameras.
Play on.
And a yellow card to someone for complaining. And I reckon it's Joe Wright, who's just come on, made an impact. And his impact is getting a yellow card. He wants the referee to come to him. You don't do that. Otherwise you get a red. Looker.
Full time, Cumberland 4, Adelaide victory 0. So a win for Cumberland next week against the Hills, and they'll be in the Premier League.
So all the yellow cards went to West Adelaide.
Yep, that's
so far.
Nicholson, Hatsis and Wright.
Tell you what, Joe Wright.
We want to win next week and have 2 or 3 players out for the grand final.
I don't know if the cameras picked up that Wright was calling for the ref to come to him. I don't think it works like that, Rob.
The referee wants you to go there.
Exactly.
As a free kick's taken here.
Wait for the whistle, says the referee. Elder, who I think has had a very good game today.
Well, considering the amount of fouls we've seen, it's been niggly.
He's kept it in control.
It's not been not violent.
No malice in the tackle.
Not a lot of malice. Hard game. Good, hard-fought game.
He's adding time on.
Played a minute already.
You let it play on before instead of whistling.
Played a minute of extra time on the Coffex Coffee time clock as the ball keeper comes. Good take by Atkins in the air. Probably too deep.
Good take there by Atkins. So throws it out left-hand side of the park. We're into time on. Played a minute and a half. It's 1-1 still here at Martin Sports Complex, centre of the ground it is at the moment. Costa Montes can send it deep into... No one there though.
Gee, that's strange.
Could have had a pop shot.
Tired, yeah, you're right.
As it is on the right hand side, this is Adam Harris, who's been pretty serviceable for Blue Eagles as a free kick. It's going to go to West Adelaide.
Funny about that.
Said that a few times.
How much is that? 26?
25, Rob. Getting ahead of yourself, but there's still time. So 25 fouls against the Blue Eagles. That's thanks to a Porto trend.
What's the orange light mean?
It means it's on.
So free kick, West Adelaide, a deep searching one. A couple of minutes of extra time have been played. There can't be too much. Joe Wright has it at the tip of the box.
I thought it was dipping. Sorry, I got excited.
It did fly on the grandstand, that's for sure.
It dipped under that koala in the tree behind the goals.
I don't know, for some reason I thought it was...
Just goal attempt.
The angle, yeah.
So it'll go down as a goal attempt. 2.5 minutes of extra time being played thus far on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Parlamento scoreboard, well, 1-1, and I think Gianluca Legatti will be definitely the happier of the two coaches this afternoon.
Like I said, he's had the gastro go through the team.
His goalkeeper who's played an exceptional game.
Oh.
And Spells reckons he's got a glass hip.
Is he?
No, why?
Oh. So this could be the third draw between the two sides this year, separated by a point on the table, 3 draws possibly.
Well, next time they meet, they have to get a result. It's as simple as that. So
could be a draw.
Extra time.
Only 1-1 would see us going
extra time.
Should it stay like this?
But there will have to be a result.
Yes.
So the ball now on the far side. Kovacevic, a.k.a. what's his real name? Rastovac. As it's been clear. I don't know why I want to call him that. As the ball now comes to Joe Wright and Folletti, who is still out there. Rastovac gets the chip forward. Too heavy for Dimas, and Hatsis, who's had a great game too, plays it to Mantis, who looks for Briscoe. Briscoe on the turn, could do some magic here, Briscoe, but he hasn't got too much in support. Briscoe's got the speed, and now Buzalis in the middle gets held up. And Rastovac once again should see the danger away, averted, as the ball's up to the halfway line. Glasses will make sure it comes back just as quick. Played almost 4 minutes of extra time on the Coffex Coffee time clock. Kochi for Blue Eagles trying the counter.
Here we go.
Comes to Harris. He's got Boyakino wide. That's the way it goes. Kochi still running. Can they steal it, Blue Eagles? Boyakino in the box angle against him. Running out of line. Wins the corner kick. And that'll probably be the last action of this game. So,
remember, but one of these teams, if they do lose next week, they've still got another chance to make the grand final.
Yep.
So
yes, that's
it's not
true.
all gloom and doom.
No. But you'd want to go in with a fully fit squad and no red cards to worry about.
On the far side, so corner kick. Who's taking this on the far side? Is that Kuchi Mama?
Harris. Kuchi Mama's in the box.
Oh, is he?
Oh, poor corner.
Nice one's a worm burner.
Yeah.
As it's cleared here by West Adelaide. Referee does call it halt. And it is ended up being a 1-1. This is the first leg of the major semi-final. So next week they do meet each other once again on a Sunday at 2:30 at the Adelaide Shores. With West Adelaide maybe got the slight advantage having that away goal. If it ends up with a 0-0 draw next week, they do go through to the grand final. But interesting game, but obviously the man of the match today has to go to that orange man.
I think this would be the first time that there's hardly any debate on the man of the match.
Pedram Surjani, his name is, and on one leg has rescued the Blue Eagles.
Paul Pezzel's just going to shake his hand and saying, well done.
He has.
You kept them in this game. You've kept them in this tie, and
wasn't a good look on one leg, but
courageous,
as you said.
Courageous to him that he saw it through. Could have wimped out and asked to be taken off at half time, but no way.
Tony Hatch is certainly high in the best players as well, along with Lippert at the back. Yeah. Blue Eagles, Alameo, Kabidi, and Boyakino. He's proved out of sight, hasn't he, since just lost his way a bit there for a while, but the last 4 or 5 weeks he's been in fantastic form as well.
Gianluca Lagardi just walking in front of Spells there, I think would be very happy with a 1-1 result considering the outcome of this game and the chances West Adelaide had in this game. They're alive for next week.
We'll keep you up to date with the final scores in the State League as well, and work out the table with that as well.
And Andrew Sperling's got our man of the match down there, Pedron Surjani, and he'll just ear him up with the earphones, the headphones.
I wonder if he speaks maybe...
Yeah, he's a little bit concerned about his English.
That's all right. He can't hear anything.
1 second then, Pedron.
Just make sure he can hear first up. That's the first key to it all.
That's okay. He's just asking us to take things a little bit slowly here.
No
but I tell you what, Pedron, for a man on one leg today, you did one hell of a job. So congratulations on your game today.
Thank you for that, but I think all the players played well, and we were a little lucky too because we were under pressure a few times in the game. But we should training next week, try hard for next game because we have another game for our chance to get grand final, and hopefully we can win next game.
Spoke well.
Absolutely, did speak well, and I've got to say, Pedron, you're understating your value today. You made 6 or 7 first-class saves.
This is my responsibility. I always try my best, and yeah, that's it.
And we didn't know whether it was perhaps the hip or perhaps the knee.
I had injury last week, but I fixed it up with physio every day 4 hours to get to this game, and I'm happy to play today and help my friend and teammate, and just hopefully we win for next game.
Pedron, is there any do they give you injections to kill the pain, numb the pain like they do in the AFL in the football? Any pain-killing injections, or you just...
My physio was for Port Adelaide, so he tried all his best every day 4 hours to get me to this game, and I think...
So no injection? Did you get any painkillers?
A lot of medication. With codeine, even though I feel a little dizzy.
Do you think you'll be right for next week? Is this something you can work off during the week?
Injection?
What happened this week, I didn't have training with my teammates, and I think this week I have to be careful and keep going for my physio.
Right.
And hopefully I can play.
Pedron, you're blessed. This club is blessed with a lot of good goalkeepers. I think a couple of your goalkeepers went down, and even your reserve goalkeeper, Shaiti, is a very good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But where have you come from? That's all I know.
You mean my last club?
Yeah, where have you been?
The first of the season, I started with Adelaide Comets, my first year here. And I moved maybe 8 games ago to Blue Eagles. I'm happy that I'm here because this is a good club. I'm very happy to move here, and they had good goalkeepers, but unfortunately they injured, and I wasn't third goalkeeper that lost his ligament.
We're talking to the man of the match today, Pedron Surjani, the goalkeeper for Blue Eagles. Pedron, before the Comets, where did you come from? Where did you play?
I used to play in Iran professional league as a third goalkeeper.
Again?
In the senior club, and I played 7 years international, but juniors team.
What do you think of our standard here in South Australia?
Yeah, that's a new experience for me. I think that's a new experience. I'm happy. Are
we pretty good? How do we compare with Iran in your professional league when you were playing?
It's too much different, honestly. It's like
slower. Are we slower here?
Skillful. Fast.
Yeah, because here most of club they just training 3 times a week, but you just play soccer and you have professional contract and you just always under your contract and training.
Well done, mate. Congratulations, mate. Let's hope your leg gets better for next week's game, because
I hope so.
on one leg you are a great goalkeeper.
You put off some.
I can imagine with two legs how good you are.
I was a little lucky too.
I think Gianluca should give you an extra plate of lasagna tonight when you come inside here.
Thank you.
Well done, Pedron. Pedron Sujani, the 1629 Chemist King man of the match.
Spells wanted to say
Go
something.
Spells.
No, that's exactly what I wanted to say. Congratulations, Pedron. Wonderful game.
Thank you, man.
Courageous. Not only did he pull off the great saves, boys, he did it on one leg. He probably did it where some keepers might have said, substitute me at half time. But he just kept going. Sorry,
Well
Spells.
done.
Yeah, and I just apologize for because I can't speak well English.
You spoke very well.
You spoke better than Robbie. Don't worry, Pedron. Your English is better than Robbie.
Well done,
no
mate.
problem.
Thank you about that.
No, his English is fine.
Well
There's nothing wrong
very
with that.
good, very
Yeah.
good.
No, he's a great lad. He's come from a professional league and third choice there. And I'd say he was probably about second or third here, as he said. He wasn't
blessed
first
with so many good goalkeepers here.
by chance, though. He got elevated
Catford's
to
injured,
number
and
one.
They just can't stay fit.
Who was the other goalkeeper that came as well?
Andrucci
Andrucci?
injured,
Yeah.
so
It's unbelievable.
good goalkeepers, just keeping them on the field, keeping them legs standing.
He's got his
straight
chance, and it'd
We'll-
be pretty hard to displace him when the others get fit. I would imagine. I mean, I'm not the coach, but he played an exceptional game. Okay,
So
boys.
he would have been second choice with Andrucci last year as well.
I think so.
Because it was with Comets, because Andrucci
Yeah,
was with
remember
Comets.
seeing him at Comet?
Yeah.
Just
so-
reflexes and on one leg, he still got up, bounced around, fantastic. So boys, let's go through those full-time stats.
We certainly can.
Thanks, Luca.
Blue Eagles had one shot on target, the goal that they scored, 6 off target, compared to West Adelaide's 11 on target and 3 off target. 25 fouls to the Blue Eagles compared to West Adelaide's 11. 2 offsides against the Blue Eagles and 2 against West Adelaide. 3 corners for the home side, 4 for West Adelaide. 9 Sujani saves, 0 for Atkins.
Unbelievable.
9. Gee.
9 saves. Those stats thanks to Porto Tranmere.
That would have been one of the best performances by a goalkeeper that I've seen for a long, long time.
But you know what makes it,
Best,
you
a
know,
single performance.